Welcome back to Barely D&D. This is your sort of Dungeons and Dragons podcast. We are back with another round of possibly combat. We don't know, actually.
Zach has been pretty.
We're still figuring that out.
There's like 5 out of 7 signs that we're gonna have combat today. It's pretty darn combat heavy.
Who says that?
I say
on,
that.
guys.
You told me.
5 out of
don't
7
know that.
dentists recommend this podcast.
So there's
Me and Jackie have a plan.
so there's a battle map in front of us with things on it. That doesn't mean anything.
Well, and you texted me, "Hey, is Solo's character sheet ready to go for combat and fighting?"
That's
what
that
you
is not
said.
exactly
That is what
that
you
is
said. I'll
not
read the
exactly what I
text.
said.
I will read the text.
It said
Did you read
it said
it?
his character sheet
Tell
up
his
to
character
date.
sheet ready to go for
Why?
combat and scary fighting.
No, it's not. You didn't. Your phone's on its lock screen. Anyway, welcome back to Barely D&D, your sort of Dungeons and Dragons podcast, guys. Mike already said it well. I don't know why I said it again.
Okay.
This is for the note-taking nerds. Wait, no, we do an intro first. Wow, guys, 79 adventures in, and I still don't know how this works.
It's okay.
We're gonna be halfway through campaign 2, and I'm not gonna know. So our Lettitor question. We have had a patron provide us with 6 options.
6?
So
Oh my gosh, that's great. We need them.
Yes. So shout out to D Nice, and we're just gonna read one of these.
Mm-hmm.
So the question for today's episode is: if your character was, if we were to look through your character's Amazon search history, what would the last 5 items in it be? The
That's
most recent
amazing.
5.
Wait.
That's an amazing question.
What they searched or what they actually bought?
I will leave that to your interpretation. The
Okay.
question is what they searched, but you can absolutely choose. It can be their cart, it can be their search, whatever you guys want. Also, there's a part of me that feels kind of icky about feeding into the Amazon zeitgeist,
Right.
but I mean, they've won, so I can't help but use it
They've
as a cultural
won.
reference point.
Yeah, it's not like we're buying stuff.
Jesus knows what he's doing. I also bought dice off of there. I'm so sorry, local.
Yeah,
games.
I have. I have
Um,
bought dice. I feel bad about it, but
But it's like I can't use Amazon. I can't use Etsy. Like,
Yeah.
ugh.
Anyway,
I respect it.
who does anyone feel like they have a? Oh, who's the DM NPC?
oh,
I want to know Shpagoo.
I really want to know Nom.
Okay, so we have a
Yes.
vote for.
Nom.
Okay, what are you wanting?
Madam Meescore.
Okay, so we have a vote for Madam Meescore for because of always. We have one for Nom. Jackie, what's your vote?
I was gonna say Tello because he's closest
Excellent.
to those,
Rock,
but-
paper, scissors it is.
Okay.
Okay, everyone with hands up. I kind of love this.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Are we going
This
on
is so
shoot
fun for
or
our audio
on
listeners.
It's boulder, parchment, shears, shoot.
Shoot.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay, ready. So, boulder,
Boulder,
parchment, shears, shoot.
Dude.
So Abby's out. Okay,
That's
so
fine.
now Micah and Jackie. you
Listeners,
guys
that
gotta
was
go.
2 scissors, 1
Actually, okay,
paper.
so we
I
keep-
am out.
We keep making this
I had
joke about it
paper.
sucks for the listeners. Let me tell you, I was listening back to last week's episode. I think it's pretty funny.
You
Maybe
do?
I'm just biased, but it's really funny to hear the like slap, 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 and then everyone go like ah. All right, so
No, that sucks. Okay. Okay,
Mikhail
let's go.
and Jacqui.
I'm gonna narrate like a sports announcer.
Okay.
And they're going, and they're going.
Okay,
Call it.
boulder,
And they're.
parchment, shears, shoot. Good announcing.
Oh, we got
Okay.
2 paper. We got 2 scissors. We got 2 scissors, ladies and gentlemen. They are tied. Let's take it again. Take
All
it
right,
again.
Okay, ready? Boulder, parchment, shears, shoot.
Oh, we got a
Micah takes.
paper to run.
Look at
Micah
the flex.
wins the big
Micah, when you
Mike.
flexed just there for a second, I saw a little bit of bicep, broham. I saw that.
She's cute.
Oh, look at that definition. Also,
I've
this
been
is a quick
working on
acknowledgement.
it.
This is a quick yeah, that's right. You have. It's a quick acknowledgement to the fact that the person who made that up, I think, is Marisha Ray. So I don't want to take credit for that joke.
Mercer Ray, shout out to them.
Marisha Ray. Anyway, this
Mercer
doesn't
Ray,
matter.
shout out to them.
Anyway, so Micah, who do you want the DM NPC to be?
Nom.
Nom it is. Okay. So, do you feel confident in what Craig's 5 searches or purchases would be?
Yeah.
Okay. Lay it on us.
Okay, Greta, go. I'm just kidding. Not Greta. Abby. Sorry. No, I think he'd be looking at like pocket weapons.
Oh,
Like
that's kind of
miniature
interesting.
throwing stars.
he's a
like-
weeb.
And like
No, that checks out though.
That checks out.
but also maybe like foldable like
The
foldable
butterfly
weapons. Like you
knife?
can like unfold, yeah, things like that. Things
Craig
you can
sits
put in your
there and goes like,
pockets.
and there's like 17 folds, and then eventually he's holding a whole sword.
Like a staff.
All right, so that's 2. We need 3 more. Can be anything.
A pocket mace. A foldable mace where you have to unfold each of the spikes.
You have to blow air into it and, go, and all the spikes stick out. It's if you don't have more, I'm just kidding. We can keep going.
Oh no, I'm done.
Okay. Ro.
No, I nose goes.
Okay. I have to honor nose goes. Gretta. DMNPC always goes last. Gretta.
I feel like Greta doesn't quite know how Amazon works.
Why does that feel right?
So she got on. Maybe like one of her friends like helped her on there or something. Maybe like Craig or Tello showed her how. I feel like Ro would show her how.
I feel like Ro knows.
Yeah.
100%.
And or she saw Ro on Amazon and she was like, that looks pretty cool. Can you show me? and then Ro like
What kind of
showed all
game
the
is
stuff.
that?
Do you have any games on your
Greta's
phone?
at her like home PC. It's still a large box screen, and she's like, I can't get it to turn on.
I feel like she would like she'd be shocked that you can get like, wow, that'll just come to you in the mail. The thing that she's most shocked about is that you can buy like little critters. So it would be like
No.
ant house, cricket house, snail terrarium, live ants, live snail, live bug, where to find, and then she'd start asking like questions.
She's Google searching Amazon, and
Yeah,
all it's
she
giving her
would-
is products, and she's like, why is it doing this?
She would order all of the stuff, and then she'd be like, okay, how to take care of my new snail? When will my snail get here? When are my ants going to arrive at my house? And it would just be like, it'd be like a bunch of bug equipment, a bunch of bugs, and then questions about how to care for the bugs. And that's her search history.
I love
that was a
that.
good answer,
Thank
dude.
you.
Yeah, I like
Jaqueline.
that. I think it would be probably a lot of like stuff for her loot, like loot
Oh.
strings, loot oil to like clean the loot, like things that like normally she wouldn't have, but like if she had Amazon, she would totally be like ordering.
Dude, heck yeah. A distortion pedal.
Distortion pedal. Yes, like a whole guitar pedal setup. And then I think she would probably also, if it was like kind of real world stuff, I feel like Ro would be like looking up like pop Funkos of
That feels very Ro.
like
That feels very
her idol. Like she would have a pop Funko of like her mom
Villette
probably.
Funko.
And a Villette
Aw.
pop figure and a Nifty pop figure.
I was
and,
gonna say, I was like, yeah.
and like all these different ones like that. And then I also think that she would probably have like she'd be looking up things, basically things that are like at the Container Store, right? Like she'd be looking up all different kind of bags with like different
Yes.
different compartments and like
the snappable Tupperware.
yeah, exactly. And like she'd be looking up what are the bags that are endless? What are those called?
Endless bag. Oh,
Yeah, like
like a
what are they
bag
called?
of holding.
Bag of holding, thank you. She'd be looking
Yeah,
up like
yeah.
organization tools for bags of holding, and like she'd be looking at different bags of holding. Like
Love that.
she might not can afford it right now, but there's like 10 bags of holding in her cart of like which one she wants when she has the money. Like
Dude, heck yeah. First of all, Nom would have, like, you know how you can like delete your search history? Every single time Nom
Like
searches something, she
incognito
would
mode.
delete it. Yeah, she would open it. First of all, her laptop it's only ever in an incognito.
Yeah.
That's the only search she
Default
uses.
incognito.
That's the only thing she goes to. It's on it. There's her Google bar. The only thing it has one tab, and that's the incognito tab. Then when she pulls it up, all of her real tabs are from there.
That's
oh
funny.
my god, I love
And then
it.
on top of that, in Amazon, every time she searches, she clears that stuff too, because you can manually clear it from the list, I think.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just
You just remove or whatever. But I think her items would be. I think she wouldn't want to admit it, but I think she would search like different kinds of knives. She doesn't want to act like she cares about the kinds of knives, but she would be like, "Oh, that's a cool butterfly knife," or like, "That's like a throwing knife," or you know. And she wouldn't want the connotation it would carry, but she did. Yeah. Then probably like ever since being given the magic fireworks, she would probably search all sorts of fireworks.
That's awesome.
And poppers and like lighters. And then probably like ever since Bilfrey's done all the like, cause she has like a small menagerie of like hanging, like this collection. Cause we've talked about how her hammock hangs from the ceiling really high up. And then she's got like 3 or 4 screws also holding little bags. So she's got this little like tree nest space. I think she'd just be looking up like more like hangable pouches and stuff like that. So everything would be about how to seclude
little
further
hammocks?
into her,
Nice.
into her space and stuff. So I think it'd be all that stuff. And then the entire Phineas and Ferb season 1 on DVD. I don't know. Wraith picked. Okay, with that, let's get into today's episode. So, for the note-taking nerds, and I'll give everyone a moment to prepare.
Yay.
Okay. This is episode 79, you guys. Episode 79.
Are we going to be episode 80? I don't want to. That's scary. I have to go home, guys.
This is going to be episode 79, Shadow of the Dawn.
Stop it with the shadows, Zachary.
I don't like
Shadow of the
the
Dawn.
shadows.
Shadows scare me. And blinking.
Oh my goodness, I saw that episode with you guys. I got that reference. What's
Yeah,
what's
I saw that episode with Landon.
What's the meme of Captain America going like, I got that one. I got
I
that
understood
reference.
that reference.
That's- You guys made a pop culture reference I understood for once. So it's episode 79, Shadow of the Dawn. It's a level 9 adventure. The date is 3488. Police butter. Bjolskond 23, correct, Jackie? Am I right about that?
Yes, sir. Well,
Sick.
I mean, it was the 22nd last time, so yeah.
Yes.
Wait,
yeah.
yeah.
And the day of the week is Amech, which is AMMECH. Amech. And we're going to be coming in at 2:13 a.m.
Wow.
No.
That's ominous.
What? Guys. Me?
Nothing
talking
good happens after 1 a.m. on a
I-
ship.
Jackie's everybody's mom. Alrighty, so let's get into it. So, can
Do
I
not touch
get
the music. Do not tell me it's 2 a.m. I do not. We cannot call it Shadow of the Dawn. Zachary,
Can I
stop
get-
it.
Can I get what's everyone's
He
passive
says,
perception?
can I
again?
get initiative from everyone?
I really thought he was going to say that.
What's everybody's passive perceptions again?
20.
What's your passive perception?
15.
Okay. Jackie?
20.
Oh, I thought you were joking. Wow,
No, I'm not joking.
Um,
Did you say my character's busted? I have a 6
Yeah.
strength.
Yeah, you have a 20 everything else basically. Craig,
not
don't worry about
true.
it. Ro,
No.
you're a light sleeper.
Yeah, I am.
And your there's a swaying in your what was Ro dreaming about, just for the sake of it?
Since she's probably dreaming about like Nifty is my guess.
Okay.
Honestly,
Okay, sick.
like just weird things are happening, like just weird
Yeah.
random spells and beans everywhere.
And you're being shown magic, and wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
A pleasant dream about Nifty is just sort of like a miasma of subconsciousness is lifted, and you sort of like blink awake under in the Porbet, and the ship is just rocking and bobbing in the ocean, and you wake to the amber light of the sconces just dancing across all the little emerald points on the inside of the narrow hull, and you awake to the sound of a like a thump, and you hear a slight like from somewhere like up, and it's dulled and muffled by wood, so it's sort of like a the sound of wood, and you are suddenly awoken that, and as you look around the cabin, all your compatriots are asleep.
Do I know who's who's supposed to be?
Yeah. Well, you can take instant inventory of the room as you look around, and Spagoober's not there, and because he must be helming on a night shift, and Bilfrey's not there.
So you said it sounds like a thud, and then what?
And then maybe like a slight groan, maybe.
Does it sound like Spagoober or Bilfrey? Like, do I notice? Like, do I feel like, oh, that's just I've heard them. Like,
you heard a thump and then a slight groan.
Okay. I think Rose. I feel like a groan would be like, oh, she's worried. Did someone fall or something? So I feel like she would go. She knows that it's like around 2 a.m. So she's like, huh. And so I think since she woke up, she's gonna go upstairs.
Okay. So you climb out underneath from your bunk. There's no one above you right now.
Oh.
And the Crook of the Mad Prince is shining, soft, reddish green light all over the space. And you sort of like weave around it under the bunk, and you boom, 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 boom up the ladder, and you take the porthole and you pop it open, and all around you is the ocean, sprawling out to either side. The deck, Twilo and Twila are barely separating from each other as the days of union just passed, and they're casting a pale moonlight all over the deck. And immediately in your face, just right at the side of the pool. Actually, make a perception check for me as you pop it open.
I'm like, where's my
See what you
dice?
pick up.
Oof, that's not great. That's a 12.
It's enough. This one's not a high DC. So you take in a lot of things very instantly, and I'm going to describe this in slow order, but this is all coming to Ro in a moment. Okay. So the deck of the poor bed is there, but directly next to you, at the edge of the porthole, is a creature. You recognize it, and you know what it is. It is a 4.5 foot tall humanoid with dark purple, scaly skin. This one has tightly pressed, dark blackish gray leather armor, with small studs of sort of like an off bronze, and it's holding daggers in its hands. And there is a very large, sort of stretched tuna face on the front with glassy pale eyes and fins and spines coming off the back. And you recognize a Kuatoa, who is standing with blades drawn, looking down over you very suddenly with startled eyes. And to the right of it, behind it, there's another Kuatoa with a dagger in hand, and another one in hilt, dressed very similarly. And it is standing at the side of the helm, where Spagoober is collapsed down to the side.
No!
He's face down. You can see some blood dripping off of the end of the dagger, and there's a small pool of it forming next to Spagoober. Then across on the edge of the ship, there are two larger Kuatoa, maybe a couple inches taller than the others, dressed in more sparse armor. They're each holding these very large metal. One of them has a spear, and the other one has like a long staff that bifurcates into two kind of clamped points that look like they could stab and grab around things. And both of the ends of those weapons are coated in a little bit of blood. And Bilfrey is face down on the deck with a weighted net over him, and there's blood in a couple of different streams pooling away from him, and his face is pressed up against the edge of the deck. And standing at the very end of the ship, there is another Kuatoa figure in these sort of long, heavy, water-soaked leather robes that lay over each other in flaps, and a staff, which you recognize the appearance of an exact replica to one that is below the deck on the boat, standing there. And as you bump the porthole cover up, you take in all of this in an instant, and all 5 figures turn and suddenly look at you. And Ro, would you roll initiative for me?
Yeah.
As I change our music.
Dear freaking Saloon. Okay. Oh, that's not great. Okay.
I don't DM this.
Zach was like, I came to play. Okay, that's...
Sorry, guys. I got to do this every once in a while.
Sorry. That's going to be a 6. That's not good.
Okay, 6 total?
Yeah. I rolled
Holy
really,
crap.
really, really, really not good.
Okay. So first off in initiative is going to be
Not Ro.
the Kuatoa assassins.
Assassins.
Which are which ones?
Woo.
We're certainly going to find out.
Okay.
So one of them, so there is the one who is standing next to Shpagoober, grabs his shoulders, his limp shoulders, and just kind of throws him against the edge of the railing, just shifts him, and he just sort of slides and up against the edge. And his body is very limp. But you do hear, with a passive perception of 20, Ro, a very slight groan. So you get the feeling that he is probably alive. And that one takes out its knife and sort of flips it up in its hand and readies to throw and darts behind the helm. So, Abby, could you push this sort of black metallic piece just one forward behind the helm? Excellent. Okay. Then the Kuatoa assassin next to the port is going to make an attack at you.
Is that
Ro.
the one next to me? Like
The one directly next to you. Yeah.
Okay. And he.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So
he's first.
you bump open the door, look surprised for a second, taking it all in a moment, and it is going to roll to hit you twice.
Okay.
What's your AC again?
13.
Okay. You would not be wearing armor, would you?
Oh shoot. Probably not. So
So what's your AC without your armor?
I believe it's an 11, but I.
Okay, no problem. Well, we can take that into consideration on the next turn. He rolled a
Okay.
19 to hit, and so he's going to roll for his next one.
Okay.
And the second one, oh my goodness, misses.
Thank God.
So, Ro, the Kuatoa stabs down with the knife in his hand, and let's see what we get on this.
What a wonderful way to wake up. Being stabbed by a fish man.
You pop open the porthole to the upper deck, and this Kuatoa grabs you by the shoulder, lifts up the knife, and stabs downward, and you sort of flinch out of the way, and it misses slightly and just cuts your arm. And it sort of like cuts through the pale silk shirt that you're wearing, and it just has this of like motion, and you wince, and there is burning, stabbing pain in your arm, and blood splatters down below you. And it then reaches out to try and like bite your face, and these jaws open up with sharp teeth, and it just sort of misses as you recoil down the ladder, fighting away from him and wrestle away from his grip. So that's that Kuatoa's turn. The next up in initiative.
Wait,
they
do I
roll
need to
horribly.
take damage?
Yeah, you take 5 points of slashing.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I didn't
Or we'll
hear
call
you
it
say
piercing. No, it's all good, dude. It's all good. And then what did you say your initiative was, Ro?
that. I got a 6.
6. Oh, well, I have it written down in front of me, so I could utilize that if I wanted, couldn't I? So another one of them does beat you out. So the Kuatoa priest
Lovely.
is going to...
So Kuatoa priest is second. I'm just writing it down to keep track.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
So Kuatoa assassin has an initiative of 21,
Okay.
and
21.
Kuatoa priest has a 9.
Cool.
So not a good roll, but...
But better than me?
Well, I didn't want to say it. So the Kuatoa priest is going to cast
No. I forgot a priest can
Sacred
cast.
Flame at you.
Ugh.
Oh, I have to roll the hit.
Yikers.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Great.
Okay.
Great.
You take 7 points. So you are stabbed with a knife, and you recoil out of the way, avoiding most of the damage. But then the Kuatoa priest lowers its staff at you and goes, and there's this dark red, sort of milky tone, like aquatic filtered light that sort of suffuses the head of that little lobster figure at the end of the staff, and just sort of darts out in a stream of light toward you, and it strikes your other shoulder and burns, and just your whole left shoulder of your silk shirt is burned away, and the sleeve falls away, and you are immediately burned, and you're sort of pushed against the other side of the porthole, and you take 7 points of radiant damage.
Radiant.
So feels bad.
Cool.
Next in initiative, Doobie Ubi, my guy.
Sorry, I was doing my...
Yes. Yeah, no problem. No, it's here. Could you Google it? 5e shadows. Sorry. What were you saying? Right?
Sorry, I was just calculating my hit points. Okay, so what I'm going to do... So I'm I'm on the last step of the ladder, basically, right? Like, I'm just like...
Yeah, you're on the highest rung.
Okay. Ooh. Cool. Yeah. So but I'm worried about, okay. I'm going...
Actually, Abby, I think the monster manual's somewhere in the room. I don't know if you can find it. Anyway, sorry, please continue, Ro.
Okay, so can I close the hatch?
Yeah, you could certainly do that. And I'll tell you what, using an object is technically an action, but that's just so... I'll tell you what, I'll give you an option. You can either make that your action and then get out a pretty good full statement as a bonus action, or you can make that your bonus action and say something really quick as your action. But I don't see why you should be able to do both in 6 seconds.
Okay, so I'm gonna close it, and I'm gonna say Ro, with her 6 strength, is gonna try to close it as loud as she can.
It's not.
Or no.
You know, your arms work.
Okay.
There's no reason. You don't need to check for that. That absolutely just happens.
And then she's gonna just yell. She's gonna face towards the downstairs, and
Interior,
she's gonna and she's gonna yell. I was gonna try to yell, and then I was like, wait, I have to be in Ro's voice, huh? She's gonna yell, and she's gonna be like, guys, Kuatoa, wake up! As loud as she can. Which I feel is pretty loud. I feel like Ro has a loud voice.
Oh, there's no, yeah, it's a yell. Absolutely. So the door just booms down, and everyone is snapped awake to the sound of Ro yelling, guys, there's Kuatoa, wake up. And so Craig and Greta, you can both roll initiative, and you will enter on the next initiative.
Do you want me to roll for Tello?
Yes, please also roll for him.
Just
I got a 7.
Oh, sorry, Kriegy.
Yeah. How long have we been playing this?
What?
This game?
Yeah, so initiative is you're going to roll your d20 and you're going to add your dex modifier.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Greta,
I got an 8.
Got a 12.
Noise.
Okay.
Boy,
What did Teela get? Stinky boy.
No, I said sneaky boy.
Oh.
Ooh, Tello got a 19.
He do be roguey.
Yeah.
Okay. And Ploff is also going to hop out of her bunk and not even bother with armor. She's just going to grab a sword. And Nom's face peeks up beneath the bunk, but she kind of cowers deeper into it and grabs her crossbow, cocks it, and just points it at the ladder. Yes.
DM, how long would it take me to put armor on?
Donning armor is typically okay, this is important. The player's handbook, I believe, defines it as a 10-minute process. I don't know that makes complete sense, because I can put a full suit on in 3 minutes. Just like a real life suit. I think the reason they say that is because if you're putting on full plate, yeah, that's a 10-minute process, because you need to get on your padded leathers, and then you need to get on your sheet mail or your chain mail, and then you need to get your sections of that, and there's 5 buckles, but different kinds of armors require different kinds. So I'm gonna say for your armor, it's like a 3-minute process.
Okay.
So it would take all of combat to do.
All of combat?
It's 3 minutes, and each round is 6 seconds.
True. Okay.
So you would know that it's not very practical. But I don't see why it should be 10 minutes. I think each armor type should have different amounts of time.
Okay, so I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Even though she's...
And so to be clear, these initiative rolls will not enter until the next initiative, because you guys have been surprised awake. And then lastly, the Kuatoa crushers above are just going to prepare. So Abby, thank you so much for moving things. Could you take those 2 brown tiles and move them just like Could you move 1? Straight down. And then 2 toward me. Okay. And then could you take that one that we put over there and move it 2 toward the door? The porthole to below deck. Excellent. Okay. So they're just kind of moving into a defensive position. Not that anyone here can see that. Okay.
Or go ahead.
What were you going to say?
It's
I was just gonna ask if Ploff rolled initiative. I was gonna
Yes,
put her on my sheet.
I preemptively rolled. Yes, sorry.
Okay.
Ploff rolled an 18.
Okay.
I preemptively rolled for her before the session began. Yes, Ploff's bad to the bone. Okay, so with that, we go back to the top of initiative. So, I'll tell you what. Let's just
DM.
Yeah.
So sorry. If we're back, so we're at the top of initiative.
Mhm.
So the people below deck are joining in now.
Yes, everyone's in initiative order now.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem. It's a valid question. So the Kuatoa assassins go first. They're just trapped above deck, but the one by the door is going to try and pull the door open. So could I get a contested athletics check from you, Ro?
Yikers.
No.
That's not good.
No, you're not over there.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying, Mike.
that's gonna be a 7.
Okay. Ro, you're holding on to the port and it's just ripped out of your hands and it kind of burns in your hand a little bit as it is pulled away and it just boom back and you see that Kuatoa assassin just baring its teeth at you with a dagger in hand. But it's an action to use an object, so that's its everything it's doing. So that's that. So they can't do anything further. Next initiative, it goes to Ploff. So Ploff is going to run up to where the ladder is.
Wait, I thought it was Tello. Tello rolled a 19.
Yeah.
It do be Tello. I
Tello's-
can't read. So what is Tello doing? Abby?
Sorry,
I know I'm
didn't
throwing a
mean
lot
to
at you.
like
Hey, it's all good, Boogie
jump
Boo.
like that.
There's a lot going on. It's gooder than a pud dead should.
Okay.
That one goes out to you, Victor. What's Tello doing?
Can I hide?
Yeah, you
Can
could
I
absolutely
bonus action
below
hide?
deck.
So we'll say that he was sleeping on the ground.
Well, he's in his bunk.
Okay.
But I mean, it's a very tight space, but there are barrels, there are crates, there
Yeah.
are bridges, and it's packed and it's dim. There's no
Yeah.
reason he couldn't.
Can I
hide.
say that he's gonna sit up and then assess the situation, and can he run over and hide within
line of sight, like up the portal?
yeah.
Yeah. So Tello just kind of rolls out one side of his bunk, hits the deck, grabs his crossbow off of the side, and there's some bolts tied to it because he's smart, and then he just kind of low walks across the deck really quickly, just on his bare feet, and he just ducks down behind the chest that that Spagoober hides at the side of the ladder, and he's gonna hide down there, aiming up at the porthole.
He props up.
Yeah, and he props up the crossbow and just points it up. Now, I don't usually do this. I'm gonna have you go ahead and roll the stealth check, and if you can, roll it for me at disadvantage, just because that's a really hard angle to hide at.
Yeah.
He still has a great stealth modifier, but just go ahead and roll that at disadvantage if you can.
Pretty good. That is a.
So you have to roll twice.
Oh yeah, my bad. Oh, that is not as good.
Yeah.
15.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. So, on one of the Kuatoa's turns, that's his movement. I'm gonna say it's his action to roll out of the bunk and grab the thing, and then his movement to get over, and his bonus action to hide.
Okay.
So on his next turn, if he wants to attack, when the turn comes, I'll have whatever creature he wants to attack, if there is one, make a perception check, and if they see him, he won't have sneak attack. If they don't, he will.
Okay.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so next initiative is Ploff. So she is going to she's gonna run toward. She's just gonna hop out of her bunk, rip the sword out of the sheath, sprint toward the ladder, which Ro is on, and that is definitely not a space that can permit two creatures. So she's going to run up and she's just going to say, sorry, Ro. And she's going to grab you by the shoulder and just pull you down to the floor. And it hurts. You just boom, down. And so we're going to call that, we're going to have to call that her action. But she rips you away from the ladder, and then she's just going to use her full movement to get above deck. And then could you take the blue tile, and could you move it out onto the deck in between the two up there? And she's just going to, just directly next to, yep. So then one down. Yes, I'm doing a terrible job describing, but you're nailing it. That's where, awesome. So she's just going to burst onto the deck, look around, and she's just going to bare her sword, and she's just going to grit her teeth with her tusks exposed and go, and point her sword at the Kuo-toa. And that's going to be her turn. She's up there and ready to rock. Next in initiative is Greba. What you doing, Greba?
Okay.
Whew.
And I am going to need a decision within a fair frame of time.
Greta is going to jump out of bed. Mm-hmm. She's going to grab the cloak of the wraith.
And you like swing it around. And the cool thing is you go to clasp it and it clasps itself. It's awesome.
Yeah. So she's going to do that. She's going to grab her mace.
Oh, sick. You pick it up off of its...
She doesn't have any knives. I was going to say that she would grab some throwing knives, but there's not any around. So... And she has movement, right? Was that her action?
We'll call it. I mean, usually I say picking up an item is like a free action, but like donning a cape and then picking up a mace, we'll call that action.
Yeah. So she's gonna
run up the ladder. Are you running below the ladder or running up the ladder? Because I would assume those are your two choices.
Yeah, she's gonna run up the ladder.
Okay. So the old gnome lady without a class, dons the cape and picks up her mace, which is just that like gnarled, twisted. It's that gray oak wood of those stone oaks. Yeah.
Can I describe it?
Oh, please.
It's like a kind of a log, like a firewood almost piece-sized log, and then there's a big knob, like a knot from a tree that kind of grow like all gnarled out. That's been cut off and like kind of fashioned onto the top, and then there's just like long like rusted spikes. Nails just drove through it. Like so it's just a knot from a tree with like dozens of rusted spikes driven all the way through it.
Heck yeah.
It looks absolutely horrifying.
Okay. And then Greta, you just boom, 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 boom up the ladder. You explode out of the open porthole and okay, Kuo-toa everywhere. And then if you could place your character on the map.
Okay.
So that would be from your bunk, that would be 5, 10, and then we'll call it another 5 feet of movement up the ladder. So we'll say that you've used 15 feet of movement. That's a Kuo-toa assassin. So Kuo-toa assassin, Kuo-toa crusher. Okay, so you just hop over the back of the porthole and you're up deck. Gotcha.
Can I say that do I have a bonus action?
Yes, you have not utilized a bonus action.
Okay.
So, and we'll say that you like hop up, you jump over the top of the porthole, land, and the cape just like around you. And even though there's pale moonlight right over the top of the deck, shadow begins to spill away from you over the deck.
I'm going to try and look directly at that Kuo-toa right there, and I'm going to hold out the hand.
Oh, okay. So you hold up your hand and the carved symbol
mark on it.
Yes.
And I'm going to just look at them, and I don't know the language.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to look at them.
Make eye contact and hold up the hand.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, sick. That's Greba's turn. Next in initiative is the Kuo-toa priest, I believe. Yes?
Never mind.
You've used your action economy pretty heavily.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So next is the Kuo-toa priest. And Priesty Boo is going to look up, see Greta, and see the mark on her hand, point at her, and shout something. So that priest is going to shout, Mystery Nazki! And all the Kuo-toa turn and look at Greta, and they turn their heads toward her.
Oh, jeepers.
And then the Kuatoa priest is going to hold up that staff of Karkrin, point it toward you, begin muttering something in that reedy, harsh, like pulled tight language, and there's like these dark strands of like seawater spilling out of its mouth as the teeth gnash back and forth, and as it holds the staff out towards you, the eyes of the symbol light up that deep sort of, not a blood red, but like a suffused dark burgundy, and I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw as the Kuatoa priest casts hold person on you. Also, if you want, well, actually, we'll get to that. Sorry.
Can Abby, after you do that, can you send me a picture of the map
Yeah, of course.
so I can tell the colors?
Oh, sorry. It might be a bit far away.
Yeah, that's okay. You good?
I'll figure this out one day.
I got a 19.
Okay, so this dark weighted presence. It feels like the pressure you felt when you were deep in the ocean sort of begins to lay over your mind, and you hear the sound of like chains being pulled through water. You hear like a in your head, and then you blink hard and shake off your head, and the eyes on the staff dim, and the Kuatoa priest goes, "This thing," which you would assume to be some sort of a curse in their language, and the hold person takes no effect, and that's one of its spell slots gone. So next in initiative, we go to Kriag. What you doing, Kriag?
I have an armored defense.
You do have an armored defense. Good
I
time to
don't
be a barbarian.
understand how it works. I'm trying to read it, but
it's what
I
your
don't
AC is.
understand.
It gives you your AC. So you can use your AC without having armor. So you describe Craig's armor all the time, which I don't interrupt because why would I? But canonically, Craig does not. Like, for story purposes, Craig wears armor because you think it's cool, which is awesome. Mechanically, Craig does not wear armor because barbarians get AC without wearing armor. So it never matters whether or not you're wearing armor.
That's
You just
kinda
have
brutal.
your AC.
Oh. Yeah, that was my own ignorance. But
Hey,
Craig thinks
girl,
it's cool,
who cares? Who cares? You play D&D your way.
I feel like Craig would still wear armor even though he has unarmored defense. I feel like that's a Craig thing to
Yeah,
do.
that
Be like
checks.
double protected.
Well, mechanically, you lose on armor defense if you wear armor, but we
Oh.
won't. It
But
doesn't
he's
matter.
sleeping.
Hey,
He
hey.
just woke up.
I will never hold you to that rule. I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, it's flavor.
Yep. Okay, so who's on the ladder?
Right now, no one. Ro is sitting at the bottom of it, rubbing her bruised butt, but no one
hello?
else is on the ladder right now.
All right, I would like to rage.
Yeah, you would. Describe the rage
and
to me,
I want
Micah.
to. Oh my gosh. Craig doesn't even know what's going, like what happened. Oh man, I can't even use that as the rage because he has no idea.
He's mad
He
to be
sees
woken
that the
up.
Kuatoas turn on Gretta, and they're like, he's like, oh gosh, like we're not safe, and he just like, you know, like getting protective of the ship, the people on it. He just begins to like heave and kind of like move back and
heavy
forth,
breaths.
and he's going to like, can he be a little animalistic?
Yeah.
Like a little, okay, so he's gonna get like, instead of running, he's going to like push himself forward.
Okay,
like,
all fours got
and
it.
then like climb up the ladder.
Okay.
And like.
Quick question:
like,
did you
almost
grab a weapon, or
catapult
did you
himself?
just burst up onto the deck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
so,
no, I have my yeah.
Okay, so Craig,
I'm gonna
you.
grab my hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, my warhammer.
Okay, so you stumble out of your bunk, grab the hammer, you run across the deck, employing your arms as well, the lower hold.
Can
run
I
up
just catapult into one of them? Like throw myself into them, like with all sheer force.
Yeah,
of,
you don't
like-
have to strike the. Okay, so mechanically, out of your bunk, across where your bunk is, that's 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you have enough movement. So you can get up the ladder. You have 5 feet of movement left, and you can get up onto deck, find a spot, and try and hit one of them, or you can just tackle them if that's what you want. Let me know what you want.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to tack. Do I have my weapon though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
so-
I'm gonna like tackle them.
Okay.
Tackle the priest.
Okay, well, let's hold on real quick. So on the, you can see the map, correct? Okay, so this far dark red one here at the end, that's the Kuatoa priest. So you definitely don't have enough movement to get to that side of the boat. Okay? These two dark brown ones here in the middle, those are the big kind of burly guys. Those are the Kuo-toa crushers. And then these two kind of dark gray metallic ones at the back, those are Kuo-toa assassins. So you can either tackle the big Kuo-toa crusher next to Ploff, or you can tackle the Kuo-toa assassin next to Gretta. But you can. Those are the only two in movement of you.
I'm gonna go after the assassin that's next to Gretta.
Okay, so Craig, the Kuo-toas are burying their teeth in their weapons, and you guys hear like from up deck, Gretta, you hear like a muffled like, and then Craig like bursts up the ladder and flies over the edge and just tackles into the Kuo-toa assassin. Can you make a strength check for me, Craig? And importantly, it's going to be an athletics check, and you have advantage on this because you're raging.
Okay.
Oh wow, the assassin rolled great.
That's cocked.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. That's 18 plus
Jeez.
plus strength, or is it athletics?
Yeah, athletics. But I don't think you're proficient, so I think it's the same.
Yeah. No, wait.
You are proficient? Is it bubbled? Is athletics bubbled? And is it a higher number than your strength modifier?
Oh no, it's just
Okay.
it's
Plus 5.
18
so 23.
plus 5. 23.
The Kuo-toa assassin is strong. It has wiry muscle. It's adapted to life from the others. It doesn't matter. You pound into this Kuo-toa assassin and throttle them into the rail behind. Now, to be clear, you are grappling this creature by tackling it. So mechanically, that is all that is happening here. Is you are tackling the Kuo-toa assassin backward. If you want, you can flavor that however you like, how it looks when you tackle them. But you are just restraining them as far as mechanics go.
As far as mechanics, I'm gonna go straight for the neck.
Okay.
Do they have necks?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Most creatures with heads do. Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're fish, so.
So you fly off of the ladder, and you just grab it by the shoulders and the neck and just boom, throttle it into the rail behind. Excellent. Okay, so that's Craig's turn. And that Abby, could you put Craig? Creatures can't occupy the same space, but in this instance, I'm going to say that they do because he's grappling him. And then could you put a restrained ring on the Kuo-toa assassin because it is grappled? And actually, I think in that little box there are grapple rings if you want to find one, but we'll use restraint for now. Next in initiative, we go to Ro. What are you doing, Ro?
Okay, so from what Ro remembers seeing when she was standing up there, was there someone next to Spagoober? I mean, there was.
Assassin over there. Yeah. And you guys don't know these titles, but one of the Kuo-toas with the knives was there.
Okay, how close were they to Spagoober?
One of them's directly next to him.
Okay, but there was no one on the other side of Spagoober?
There's one next to Spagoober.
Okay, so Ro...
I know the map is a little hard to see at this distance, but if you look at the back of the boat, on the backside with the helm, there is the pale white marker, which is Spagoober with the red unconscious ring around it, and the dot next to it is the Kuo-toa.
Okay, cool. So Ro is going to cast Dimension Door.
Do you go above? Oh, okay, sick. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Yeah. What does it look like as you cast Dimension Door?
Ro doesn't use ladders. Do you remember that?
It's canon. Ro doesn't do ladders. No. It's like Poe and stairs.
Yeah. She casts. So I would say, like, I'm not trying to be sneaky here, but I would say even when Ro went up deck the first time, I feel like she put her loot on her back. Like, I feel like anytime she gets up, she has her loot on her back. So
I
she already had it.
That wouldn't be instinct for her. Yeah.
So she had it on her back already. So she casts Dimension Door, and she remembers that there was a guy next to Spagoober, but she cast Dimension Door to the other side of Spagoober. Yeah. She would have, in her mind, she's thinking, okay, Bilfrey was under a net, and she doesn't know if she's strong enough to get that off of him, but maybe she can help Spagoober.
Probably a right call. Right call. So you guitar sling the lute around your shoulders.
Yeah.
And then you bung ba dung da doom 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 doom, and then the notes grow in volume and crackle with light, and then that purple green light just swirls into this large sort of bright laser colored door that just and you step into it, and the Kuo-toa assassin above deck is readying a knife to throw into Craig's back, and then this giant door just like bursts to color in front of it, and it like stumbles backwards, suddenly afraid. And could you put Rose, Greta, would you mind putting Rose,
Like,
Abby,
boo!
whoever you are, Rose marker on the other side of Spagoober? So on the side closer to me. Yes. Yeah. And so the door just opens and then closes, and Ro, you step out of it holding your loot with a stab wound in your right arm, bleeding heavily, and your left sleeve burnt off with a burned shoulder, just playing your loot. Yeah.
Can I say that I flavor it like the song that I was playing? Like even though I already cast the spell as I'm going through the door, I'm
why
like,
couldn't you keep playing the song?
She's like singing and she's like, ah!
Your microphone cut out all of that.
Okay, I'll do it back here. She went,
yeah, and which is just Rose's theme song, his Traveler song. So yeah, you step out of the door, and the Kuatoa looks a little intimidated.
And that's
next in initiative.
Is that's all I can do? Do you have a bonus action?
Yeah. Do you, if you have one.
Okay, so as I'm playing that thing, that I would say, who's closest to me of us? Let's.
Craig. So I think Abby sent you a picture, but Craig is
yeah,
the
got
orange
it.
tile, and he is directly next to the Kuatoa assassin.
So because I'm playing that so loudly and everything, that gives bardic inspiration to Craig.
Dude, sick.
Oh, killer. Oh, I love that like
go,
flavor. I
Jake
love. Oh, that was awesome.
So you now have your little D8, Craig.
Correct.
Yeah, it's a D8 to add to.
All right. Next in initiative, it goes to the Kuatoa
To add to a roll.
Crushers.
So wait, it was Craig, then Ro, then Kuatoa Crushers.
Yes. So this one over here, and I think I can adjust it. So the one, it's this large, hulking, dense Kuatoa with these like thick. They're not lean muscles. They're like undefined and large, pushing against the leather armor, and sort of bounds forward across the deck. Boom, boom, boom. They're not tall, but they are dense and broad. And it darts towards you, Greta, with this heavy instrument in hand, and it is going to make a couple of attacks. Yes, 2. This one has a short sword, and it is this. It's the like kind of like dull, almost sort of rusted-looking bronze of the Karkarin figurine at the top of your staff.
Yes.
That isn't actually rusted, but that's just kind of the hue of the metal. The whole sword is made out of that color. And there are, at either side of the hilt guard are like kind of crude carvings of like a crustacean claw. And the blade is slightly jagged at its edges, very slightly jagged. And he runs up to you and he's going to roll the hit a couple times. What's your AC without armor? Do you know?
No.
Okay. Cool.
It's 16 with armor.
What's your dexterity modifier?
Yeah, it should be
I think
10
it's
plus
plus
your
2.
dex, right?
Is your dex plus 2 or plus 3?
Plus 2.
Okay, so you have an AC of 12.
12. Okay, thank you.
So the first one misses because I rolled a 3. The second one hits with a 15. So the first sword slash just by you, and you sort of like duck beneath it. And then the second sword slash comes back forward, and he's going to jab it forward at you. And he is going to deal 6 points of slashing damage as it scrapes forward, and you like lean back against the railing, but it just across one of your arms. And Greta, your dark cloak that you're wearing is slightly torn by the slash, and it cuts like maybe like a fifth of an inch into your bicep across, just this deep laceration that spills dark warm blood all down your arm.
You said 6?
Yes, 6 points of slashing damage. Okay, and that's that Crusher's turn. The other Crusher is going to take 2 attacks at Ploff. Okay, I rolled a nat 1. Oh, and wow, I'm only rolling high and only rolling low, but that's better than I usually am. So the second one's a 23 to hit. And it is going to deal, it's using its spear, so it's going to deal, oh shoot. Okay. That's a lot of damage. So give me just a second here. Okay, so the second Kuo-toa jabs its spear forward at Ploth, and she takes her sword. She whips it downwards so that she's holding the hilt with the blade facing down, and she just catches the tip of the spear and pushes it away from herself, just like she's rowing. And as she does, it pushes to the side. But these Kuo-toa crushers are they're skilled, and as she pushes it to its side, it spins the spear back up around its head, and while her momentum is pushing to the side, it readies it again and just jabs it forward, and it just stabs it into her thigh, and it's going to deal 10 points of damage. And Ploth goes and like sort of stumbles down to a knee, and the Kuo-toa crusher pulls the spear back out, and she just like winces, and dark blood pools down her leg, and she kind of struggles back to standing and readies the sword against him again. So that's their turn, and now we go back to the top of the initiative with the Kuo-toa assassins. Yeah, Ro's pretty intimidating. No. Yeah. So, Greba, could you take this Kuo-toa assassin that's here? Could you have him jump over the railing? And then right behind Craig? Yes. So the Kuo-toa assassin's going to look at Ro, turn toward the railing, put both hands, like holding the daggers face down, vault itself over the railing and land next to it. And it's going to run up behind Craig. And because Craig is flanked by either of the Kuo-toa assassins, it has advantage in sneak attack. And so with Craig facing away, it's going to lift a knife above its head and stab it downward into Craig's shoulder. What'd you say? Yeah. So it has advantage to hit.
No.
That's a nat 20.
No. You're joking. Not his shoulder. He's already been burned. Guys. Have some mercy on Craig.
Oh.
Poor guy.
Man.
No.
Okay, so let me roll damage real quick.
If it's anyone, it should be Craig.
This is... Okay, alright. Give me a second here. Now, remember that you're resistant to piercing damage, Craig.
Bludgeoning and piercing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 8. Oh, okay, these aren't the biggest rolls, so that helps. 8, 14, 17, and then I need to roll one more. So that's 17 points of piercing damage, which gets halved down to 8. So 8 points of piercing damage plus 4 points of poison damage. So that is
10.
10. Yes. No, 12. 12 points of damage, Craig.
But I'm
You're
piercing in
not,
what?
You're not resistant to poison.
I am.
Craig's dwarves are resistant to poison.
Yeah.
Dwarves are resistant to poison. Micah, way to know your features. 10 points of damage. Wow,
I
that's
just
awesome.
read it.
And could you make a Constitution saving throw for me to resist the poison?
Constitution?
Oh, Micah,
Yeah.
can you use Bardic Inspirations on Constitution
Yes, you
throws?
can.
Remember, you have that if you roll bad.
You can use a Bardic Inspiration on any ability check.
It's not gonna help me. I got 2. Hey, I have inspiration.
You can burn it if you want.
It might help you because your constitution's pretty high, right? So your mod's high.
Yeah, Craig has a +4.
Yeah, I've got 6. So if it's 6 plus 6, it's like just 12. It's not gonna be enough.
Who knows?
So I'm gonna go ahead and use the inspiration.
Okay.
I got an unnatural 20.
Okay.
No wait, a natural 22.
Okay.
I don't know about you.
And did you just use both inspirations or only the regular inspiration? Did you use your Bardic Inspiration? Did you roll the D8? Okay, so you still have your Bardic Inspiration. You got a 22. The poison, you feel it through your bloodstream, and you just shake it off, like kind of frothing at the mouth now. And there is Craig has one of the Kuo-toa grabbed by the neck, and there is a dagger sticking out of his shoulder, and blood is pouring down his back, and as it sticks in, the Kuo-toa behind you just smiles, and the one in front of you gets like a little glimmer of hope in his eyes, and you just squeeze all the harder, frothing at the mouth, and the Kuo-toa in your arms goes, and like you're not halted at all. So that's the Kuotoa
Let's go,
Assassins.
Craig.
Next initiative, it goes to Tello.
Tello.
What does Tello do?
Tello is still below deck.
Yes.
Can he see anyone from where he is hidden?
No, because he's on this side of the ladder. So, yes, he could aim up at this. Yeah, he could aim up at this Kuotoa Crusher. So let's see if it sees Tello. It does not. He has sneak attack.
Okay.
Which is crazy.
So, DM, help me if I get this
Oh, good
wrong.
buddy, bro.
So I have to roll to hit, correct?
Yes. And because you are hidden, you have advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, rogues are crazy. Man, I like this dice. It's rolling on the 20s.
It's a nat 20.
Let's
Should
go,
I
Toad.
roll again?
Well, you can't roll higher.
26 to hit.
Yeah,
critical.
that's gonna hit. So you you have sneak attack.
Okay.
So what's gonna happen now is you are going to roll a crossbow shot with sneak attack damage, and then you're going to and the way we do crits is you can always either double the number or double the dice. I always let players choose, but they need to choose beforehand.
Okay.
So you can either roll all your damage and then double the number, or you can just say, I'm gonna roll all of the dice. Also, do you want more d6s?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I'm gonna double the dice.
Okay. So
Okay.
what is Tello's sneak attack?
5d6.
5d6. Okay, so you need
So
to
that's a
roll-
total of 66 plus 4, because the short bow is 1d6.
Yeah. So you
Plus
now
4.
need to roll 12d6,
12d6. Okay.
which is a couple short of a dragon's breath weapon. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Rogues, a little broken.
Okay.
And that's okay.
Okay. I am going to do this.
This is about
So
to be
I'm going to roll
insane amount of
3,
damage.
4 times.
You're going to roll 4 times. So I'll tell you what, if you give me the totals, I'll help you keep track.
Okay. That is 13.
Mm-hmm. Actually, yeah, no, we're doing it right. We're doing it right.
12.
Okay. That's the second run. Dude, Kevin Mackley will do it. It's the best
6.
one. Okay. One more.
13.
Okay. So that is 25 plus 21, which is that's 46 points of damage.
46? Okay.
Oh my gosh.
My goodness. So that is definitely. Hold on. Let me make a note. That's definitely Tello's new damage record.
Yeah, it is.
Whoa.
So that's crazy, guys. That's so much. I think he now also has the second place damage record for the campaign. So this Kuotoa Crusher is just going to take a stupid amount of damage. Let me do some math real quick because that's brutal. Okay. What is it? Well, okay, so Tello, like the Kuotoa Crusher, Gretta, it turns towards you with that rusted sword in hand, and you're kind of pinned with Kuotoa all around you. And there's this moment of kind of panic, and then you hear from in Insanian from below the deck. What does Tello say? You hear in Insanian, no, that's the wrong person to attack. And then there's this, and this bolt just like, there is a whooshing sound, and then a bolt is just suddenly protruding from like kind of right at the edge of the clavicle into the neck, and the Kuotoa Crusher looking at you goes, and it makes this kind of stunned face, and it reaches up kind of confused at its neck, and all this pale silvery gray blood just begins gushing out of its throat down its chest, and it sort of like stumbles for a moment and looks below deck, and it looks down at Tello, who just does a little like I'm watching you with my fingers, and it just sort of like grips back onto its sword and stumbles a little bit. It looks like it has 19 hit points left. It looks real bad, way past bloodied.
Okay. I'm going to use his bonus action to cast Mind Thrust.
Okay, which spell?
Mind Thrust.
Okay, is that from the player's handbook?
I don't know.
What's it from? So that is Unearthed Arcana.
Yes.
And I permit everything at our table except for Unearthed Arcana, because basically Unearthed Arcana are unchecked homebrew spells.
Okay.
So every once in a while, one of them is like, this is a first level spell that does 47d20 damage. And so I'm so sorry, but
That is okay. Then
I'm
he's
sorry,
gonna.
I did-
No,
I
it's
feel
okay.
bad.
I should have checked.
But at break, we can totally talk about this ball.
Yes. Then he's gonna bonus action hide again.
Okay, so he just. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's just going to, as the Kuatoa stumbles backward, he's just gonna like roll to the other side of the cabinet and take the blanket that Chipagoober sleeps under and just
actually,
Can
he?
Yeah.
Can he see Craig and these guys?
No, it's on the other side of the ladder. Do you want him to roll the other? Do you want him to rearrange himself to that position? He can.
No, he's gonna hide within
viewing distance of that one over on the other side?
The one that he just attacked.
Okay, that's this one over by you. So he's basically just gonna kind of like, yes, yeah.
So yeah, he'll hide there.
He'll hide again.
Yeah.
Roll another stealth check for him at disadvantage because it's still really hard to re-hide where you just were. Like he can shift things and move back behind something, and there's a lot of shadows. That helps. Okay. Roll. You're getting better at this, dude.
It's a 15.
Okay, sick. Again.
Yeah.
Tella's kind of killing it. Also, you're getting really good with Tella, by the way. Okay, so next in initiative, we go to Plath. Plath is going to roll to hit. Oh, shoot. And then, wow, that dice roll was a journey. Misses one, hits the other. You guys ever have the rolls where it lands and then it rolls from one number to another, and it's just kind of going back and forth, and then it lands?
It's like a pinball machine.
Mm-hmm. So second one misses, but first one hits. Oh, excuse me. I said that she grabbed a sword. She grabbed her battle axe. So she has with her this Telethian battle axe, and it's in the style of Telethian weapons. So it's this kind of like dull bluish iron. And it's the head of the axe is just, it's like 2 points that come forward that spread backward into a deeply recurved blade that almost go all the way back to the hilt of the weapon and then come forward into this perfect crescent. And they have at the edges all of this kind of like, there's like an octagonal indention in its side, kind of based on the architectural motifs of the Telethian royal capital of Telthanon. So she has that weapon, and she misses with one. So she brings the axe downward, and the crusher brings up the butt of its metal spear and just deflects it out of the way. And then Ploth picks up her boot and steps down on the end of the spear, pushing it into the deck. And as the spear comes down, it just cuts a daisy in half that's growing out of the deck. And she just like shoves the tip of the spear into the wood of the deck. And then as the Kuatoa Crusher is holding onto its spear that's being held down, it looks up to her with fear. And she is going to successfully hit with her battle axe. So she is going to deal a lot of damage. Okay. Wow. She's going to deal 11 points of damage with a single battle axe hit. That's crazy. Jeez, dude. Okay. So she's just going to swing the battle axe down, and as the Kuatoa Crusher leans backward, she cleaves through the front of his breastplate. So her biceps flex against, of course, her nightshirt is sleeveless, and so her huge biceps pulse outward, and as she pulls the axe down, it cuts through part of his leather breastplate and into his chest, and there's this spray of gray silver blood that just across the deck, and he sort of, as he stumbles backward. And then she just pulls the axe back up and grits her teeth at her, baring her tusks. So that's her turn. Next in initiative, we are going to go to Gretta.
Okay, Gretta is
and
going...
And also, sorry, for what it's worth, if the Cloak of the Wraith is doing anything, I need you to keep track of those details. I'm sure you are.
What do you mean?
If it does something, like if the shadows do something or whatever it does, I need you to enforce whatever that's happening on its turn because I'm not going to remember.
Ah, okay. I don't know what that means. She is going to activate the cloak.
Okay, sick. You're doing it right
using the command word.
What do you want it to be? You're attuned to it now.
Oh, it says it has one on there.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and get it. What is it?
Shvrgas.
Okay.
Shvrgas.
Shvrgas or something.
Shvrgas.
Okay.
She is going to...
Is that an action or a bonus action to do? And if I didn't specify that, I'm a stinky DM.
Yeah, it doesn't say.
All right. Nice, Zach. We'll call it a It's really powerful. We'll call it an action. So sorry, I need to update that for you. That's my bad.
Okay. She's going to look at this guy's being grappled by Craig, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she's going to look at the guy. She's going to like...
shot?
Yeah, she's going to whirl around.
Okay.
And look at him. And she's going to like hiss that command word, Shorgass. And it sounds like she's gonna say it almost like a Vitli accent.
Oh,
like it
sick.
sounds like she's still speaking in that hag-like language. And so first of all, like black smoke comes out and
Yeah, actually.
yeah. That's so cool. And 3 shadows appear.
Okay. So these dark tendrilless lines of shade seep out from the edges of the cloak and form into these shadows. And to be clear, the shadows are of creatures slain by a wielder of the cloak. So they're all very abstract, all silhouetted, but one of the shadows is kind of in the shape, like a 2D flat dimensional shape of Dolgoth.
Wouldn't one of them be Gretta?
And another one is in the shape of Gretta. And then a third you don't recognize. So one of them looks like a shade of Greta, one of them looks like a shade of Dolgoth, and a third you don't recognize.
Wow, okay.
Which is really sick.
So she can command these guys.
Mm-hmm.
She is going to... Do they roll initiative? Or?
No, they act on your turn.
They act on my turn.
And
okay.
they just do what shadows can do in the monster manual.
Okay.
Man, this item is incredible. That's what you get for slaying a Captain General. Yeah, Micah?
I cannot figure out how Kuatoa's... I'm looking at pictures of them, and it just does not make any sense. Oh, I'm not even talking to my mic, sorry. Like, I'm looking at pictures of Kuatoa, and they just do not make sense proportionally. Like...
No, they don't.
Like, they just don't.
No.
Sorry.
They're funky.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So...
Are they going to attack the Kuatoa?
Yes, this is what's going to happen.
Okay.
Greta's going to whisper that... Sorry, I feel like
Command
this
word.
is taking a long time.
Hey, it's okay. It's a new and complicated item.
She's going to whisper that command word. And like this, it's like a mushroom cloud like sweeps over her.
Oh, sick.
Like, we'll say that she had the hood on, and it starts at the hood and like
sick, Greta.
sweeps down her body and like mushrooms off of her feet.
Mm-hmm.
And three
cool.
shadows arise. One of them is a lot taller than her. One of them is like exactly her height. And then they are all going to they arise and they kind of like look around, and they're gonna look at the Kuatoa in front of her, and then they're all gonna like whoosh behind her and bonus action hide.
Do they do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It says, while in dim light or darkness, the shadow can take the hide action as a bonus action.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so they're all gonna like rush behind Gretta.
Okay, so they just...
Yeah. And then all 3 of them are going to attack strength drain.
Okay.
No, wait. Can I send them to different people?
Anyone within attack range, so anyone within 5 feet, I believe?
Yes. 5 feet?
Yeah.
Those squares are 5 feet.
Can I see this?
Yeah, it says on the...
strength drain. Yes, reach of 5 feet. You can attack one creature. The creature, you roll the hit with a +4. If you hit, the creature suffers 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay. So she's going to send one to the guy that Craig is grappling and one to the person in front of her.
You have a third.
But it has to be within 5 feet.
Both of these creatures within 5 feet?
Yeah, but...
The shadows are
I
around
can give them
you.
more exhaustion.
You could hit one of these creatures twice.
Okay, cool.
So which creature do you want to attack twice?
I'm going to hit the one that's Craig is grappling with twice.
Okay, gotcha.
And
So
then
roll
I'm
the
going to
hit
hit the
3
one,
times.
but they get advantage because they're hidden, right?
Yes. Wow, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So-
there's nothing to... you know what? For now, yes. And let's assume it, and then at break, let's talk about the mechanics. But
Okay.
for now, yeah. Because it's what it mechanically says it does. We'll talk about it
Kind
later.
of glad Dolgoth
Well-
didn't use this on us too much.
Yeah. Isn't it incredible that Zach forgot to use this incredibly powerful item twice? Imagine what could have happened.
So I guess we'll
terrifying what
Good
it
DMing,
does.
Zach.
Die.
Yeah.
say that one of them goes behind Greta and 2 of them go in front of Greta. So
Okay.
they're hiding. They're using Greta as a body shield.
Yeah.
So 19 to hit.
And each time you roll to hit, roll twice. 'cause
Yeah.
you have-
So 19 and a dirty 20 to hit.
Okay.
1.
Yeah, definitely both hit. This is the second attack?
Yes, sir. Whoa, get out of here.
You're adding 4 onto whatever you rolled.
I know, I'm just bad.
It's okay.
22.
Okay, definitely hits. You don't need to roll a second time. Unless you want to go for a crit.
That was a
Well,
5.
actually, there's no point in critting with these guys because
We're not doing damage.
Yeah, they're not doing
Okay.
damage. Do you surpass a 15? Or meet?
I'm right at 15.
Okay, so all 3 hit,
Okay, cool.
which is incredible.
Cool.
So this Kuatoa takes 2 points of exhaustion,
Mhm.
and this one takes 1. So this Kuatoa that's grappled by Craig has disadvantage on ability checks,
Yeah.
and then this one has 2 points of exhaustion. And I'm going to keep track of what those do.
And they don't have any... They don't get any hitting. They just get the...
Yep, that's it. That's
Okay.
that. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Next in initiative, we have... I assume you don't use any movement or anything, right? Okay.
That was all of my
Next
action,
in
right?
initiative, yeah, that's definitely your action.
Okay.
Okay. Next in initiative, we go to KTP. Okay, so what is the Kuatoa priest going to do? Well, this isn't going good, so the Kuatoa priest is going to... Oh, yeah, gotta do it to him. The Kuatoa priest is going to...
I don't like when he
lift
says
its-
that.
What do you mean, gotta do it to him? What does that mean? Take it back.
Gotta do it to
The
him.
Kuatoa priest is going to lift its staff above its head, whisper something foul, bring it down, and this like dark red light like swirls around the staff, and then as it brings down over itself, the light spreads outward and it collides with the deck, and the deck shudders, and out of all of the like sort of sea mist that lifts up out of the deck, these spiritual figures apparate
No.
of other Kuatoa warriors, and it's going to cast Spirit Guardians. And could you get me a concentration ring out of the little box? Oh, okay. And it is going to just run up on you guys. 5, 10, 15,
How many
20,
are there?
So we gotta hit him.
It's going to get right here.
How many
And
are
that is
there?
a 15-foot radius, so it can hit all but Ro. And so these bounding, vague, abstract, like translucent red figures of other Kuatoa warriors, these acolytes, suffuse the space around this priest as it walks toward you all. And it is just
kinda sketchy.
continuing to mutter, and they like creep toward you all as it walks with them, and it's going to stand behind one of the Kuatoa crushers, and they begin to move in the space around you all, coming like kind of up and down out of the deck the way that like the ghost warriors do in Return of the King and Lord of the Rings. Next initiative is Ro. What are you doing? No, Craig.
No, it's
Craig.
Still grappling. And now the guy's got a disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Well, he's got 2
How
points
close
of
am I to the
exhaustion.
edge
No, that. Yes.
Yeah.
How close are you to the edge?
of the boat?
Right next to it. Craig, I love you.
I have
That's
my
awesome.
warhammer, right?
Yeah, but you cannot grapple and hit. You have to end your grapple and strike
Can
him with
I-
the weapon, or you have to maintain your grapple and not use the weapon.
Can I? What I want to do is I want to use the force of the weapon to push him off the edge.
Yeah, so that'll just be a shove attack, and that can be the flavoring. So have him grappled. Wow, what an interesting thing I have to think through. Usually you would roll to hit on a shove attack, but you have him held. So I'm just going to call this opposed strength checks. So roll a strength check, but do it at advantage because you're raging.
Wait, doesn't he do it at disadvantage because he's exhausted? Or when he's grappling?
Oh, yes, he must. So let's see if I can get lower than a 4.
Jackie.
No, I don't. And so for the
That's
record,
an
just for...
unnatural 20.
Oh my goodness. For everyone's reference, The Kuatoa next to Gretta has disadvantage on ability checks, and the Kuatoa that Craig is about to throw over the side of the ship has disadvantage on ability checks, and its speed is halved. So Craig, you're like pressing it up. Well, no, sorry, excuse me. How do you want to throw this Kuatoa off the side of the boat?
Go, Micah, go.
I'm gonna say that he's already kind of pretty nervous, right? Like he's a little freaked out.
Yeah, a giant ripped dwarf has shoved him up against the side of the boat by his throat by the hilt of a hammer. Yeah, he's nervous.
I'm gonna say that I just kind of give him like this little smile.
Okay.
And then because I have my hands around his neck, right?
Hey, Micah, flavor this however you want. Who cares? Just flavor it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I transition to holding him like that, and then I grab my hammer and in a quick way I use his neck to move him around, and then I take the hammer and I just push him off the edge.
Heck yeah.
Over the edge and at an angle to where the hammer kind of lifts him up and
oh heck yeah, Craig.
Yeah.
You're so strong that you take one hand off of his throat and he goes to move away and nothing happens because your single arm is stronger than all of him. Your bicep and tricep are flaring out so far to the side. You know in the first Thor movie when Thor's pulling the hammer out of the ground, and the whole point of that scene is to show how big Chris Hemsworth's arms are when he flexes them to the side. Craig's arm looks like that as he shoves it to the side. Then you position the hammer down under his chest, shove it forward like you're taking a shot in pool, and it pushes upward into its diaphragm. The Kuatoa just you push all the air out of his lungs, and you lift him off of his feet. And if it were in slow-mo, you would lift it up. And Greta, you feel the sensation of something going over your head as the Kuatoa just and his feet up in the air tumbles backward and just off of the edge of the boat.
Dude.
So that Kuatoa is no longer on the ship.
Craig!
Bye. Although, can't they swim?
Yeah, they're excellent swimmers, and they got onto the boat by climbing over the edge, but that's fine.
Would he have taken damage by hitting the water?
No, but that's okay. He's off the ship. I mean,
and he's exhausted,
it
so
influences
his speed's
initiative.
halved.
Yeah, so it might take him a second, but he'll get back. Anyway.
Not if I take the pebble!
Anyway. Can't use the monster now. I cast Abby. I cast Grabby.
I cast Snatch! Grabby.
Next in initiative, we go to Rogue.
Okay, so Spagoober's next to me. Is he you said he's unconscious, right?
Well, you don't know. You can make a medicine check if you want as an action.
That would be my action.
Yeah.
And you said there's blood around him?
There's blood pooling out on the ground, and the pool is getting bigger. Okay,
yeah. So I was gonna deal damage, but instead we're gonna take care of our Spagoobs. So I'm gonna bend down and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at the 2nd level.
Nice.
So he gets 13 points of hit points back.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's what I roll. It's 2d8 plus my charisma modifier, correct? Yeah, okay.
Excellent.
Cool.
13's a lot of healing. So, what does it look like as you heal Spagoober?
So I kind of bend down to the ground and I put one hand on him and I'm strumming with blood still kind of all over
so
my
cool.
arm.
Oozing out of your shoulder.
And I feel like it's going on my lute. And I'm I'm not happy about the blood on my lute, but I know it's a dire situation. So she's strumming and she's trying she's isn't there a song called Captain My Captain or something? Isn't there a song like that?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's I don't know, I feel like it's an old sailor song or something. But so she's playing something kind of like that while she's trying to heal Spagoober.
Heck yeah. So you strum rapidly, and you say the appropriate words, and the purple and green magic reaches out from the lute and wraps around him. And you see that there is this deep incision in the back of his shoulder and neck where they meet. Basically, the Kuatoa assassin had stabbed him through where the trap meets the neck here at the side, and stabbed into the back of his neck. And it occurs to you that Spagoober was probably dying. And as you strum, the magic wraps around the side of his neck, and you watch the tissue just sort of like, and he's kind of face down in his blood. You realize in that moment that he had quit breathing, and there's one more like sort of like, and some of the blood like kind of moves away from his nose, and he's still definitely unconscious, but he's breathing again. And he looks pale, but he's okay. He's alive. So he's not unconscious with 0 hit points. He's just not conscious.
Okay, so as my bonus action, I'm just gonna like say to Spagoober, I'm gonna be like, Spagoober, it's okay. We're in Rose voice. Spagoober, it's okay. We're here. We're here. It's okay.
Okay. Next initiative. Sorry, Abby. Next. Don't look at me that way. I have to be the bad guy sometimes. It's my job. I'm sorry.
But Spagoober!
I almost started crying.
Yeah,
Next initiative, it's the Kuatoa Crusher. I don't like it either, okay? So the one in front of Ploff is going to try and hit Ploff. That definitely hits. That definitely hits. This is the one that had the spear. Okay. Let's see. That's an oof. That's a bigger oof. It's going to cast X amount of oof damage. That is going to be... That's actually 2 pretty low rolls. So that's 9. Okay. There are 2 more quick jabs from the spear. And she deflects both with the head of the axe, but both still cut her arms on either side. And she just grunts. But man, you guys have never seen Ploff so in her element. She just... She's pressing her tusks so hard against her lip that it's like splitting her lip a little bit, and she's bleeding down her face. And each time it cuts her arms, she just grunts and growls back, just as they cut at the sides. And the Kuatoa is hissing at her, and there's 2 pretty good gashes on her shoulders, but she's okay. She's bleeding pretty well. There's a lot of blood pouring down her, but she looks like she's all right. And so I'm gonna write down 3 points. Okay, now the one on Gretta is going to make 2 attacks at her.
Disadvantage, right?
No, not yet. He needs 1 more point of exhaustion. Disadvantage on attacks.
Ability checks.
But, let me see.
Well, that one only has 1.
Yes, that's true.
So 2 more points?
Yeah. Also, do they get to keep repeating the drain every turn?
I
would assume, because
so.
it's their action. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
Isn't it crazy? Isn't it insane that I forgot to use this twice? Especially in the Dolgoth fight. Like,
honestly, I'm so glad.
Straight up.
Dude, I mean, that's... Everybody give props to Zach's time in gymnastics that gave him all those concussions.
Because think about if all of us had gotten exhausted fighting Dolgoth.
No.
We would have died. That would have been a total party kill.
Okay, oof. Okay, Greta, you're gonna take... Oh no, both hit. Oof! Okay. Both are full d6s, so you're gonna take 16 points of slashing damage. And there are 2 big gashes that sort of like slash, one across here at the top of your chest. So one cuts your clavicle, and you can feel it scratch the bone. Feel like for a second, it's a horrible feeling. And the next one jabs forward along your thigh and cuts through your cloak, and it cuts into your leg a little bit, and you're starting to stumble. It's feeling pretty bad. How many hit points is Greta at?
37.
Okay, is that bloodied?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Bloodied
is
half,
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you're feeling pretty bad.
No, not quite bloodied.
Okay. Sick. And that's both of the Kuatoa Crushers. So now back to the top of the initiative with the Kuatoa Assassins. So this one is going to swim back to the edge of the boat and climb up onto the back of the rudder and get no further because its speed is halved. So it got launched off to the side here, dragged back a little bit, and then it's just through the waves and climbing up, and it's taking a while. It's not doing so hot. It gets up onto the rudder and it just goes...
Wait, is it behind me now? Just out of curiosity.
Absolutely not, Craig. It's not even like there. It's back at the back of the boat over the edge of the railing. Like there's.
Is it on the side? So it's on the side coming up where I'm gonna be.
Yes, and it's over the edge of the railing. And I would say something about you not knowing it's there, but it doesn't apply to you, Miss Passive Perception 20. This one on the other side of Craig, Ploff is flanked. and she's not raging. So it's going to sneak attack Ploff.
Wait, is Ploff a barbarian?
No,
Oh.
that's why she's not raging.
Okay, but you said, I was like, wait, but can she rage? I was like, excuse
If she could,
me?
she definitely would be.
I know, I was like, wait, what?
Twould be the time. So that's definitely going to hit, especially because she doesn't have armor. So let's roll some d6s. Could I have that d6 you were using?
Don't give it to him, Abby.
Give it to me, Abby. Wow, those are crappy rolls. 6. Oh, and then one more d6. Okay, so that's 10. Thank you, ma'am. There's your d6 back. So that's 10 plus 3. Okay, Ploff's starting to look pretty rough. So, the Kuo-toa assassin takes one of its knives, dips it in a pouch at its side, and then twirls the knife around in its hand and just jabs her in the back, kind of underneath her ribs. And Ploff just sort of, and she like stumbles down to a knee, and it like pulls the knife out, and all this dark blood spills behind her back. She is covered in her own blood now. And she's going to make a Constitution saving throw, which she is going to fail. And she is poisoned. Could you search for a poisoned ring in that little box? So she now has disadvantage on her ability checks and attacks. So that's not going great for... That's the blue one right there. So that's not awesome. That's the Kuo-toa assassins. Next initiative, we go to Ploff.
No, Tello.
We're going to go to Tello because Zach's good at what he does. And what is Tello doing?
Can you do a stealth check for that guy to see if he sees me?
Tank. Oh, he fails that perception hard. So the same guy misses Tello again. Probably because
He's like,
shadows are sucking like the life out of him. So it makes a lot of sense.
Mentor.
So roll to hit with advantage again.
Okay, Tello's, yes. Jeepers.
Gretta's not that far from Voldemort at this point.
That's nat 1.
Okay.
We just need to cut off her nose.
That one did some walking. That is a
That's a good way of putting
Did
it.
some walking.
22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Right?
Okay, so yes, definitely. If it's above 20, it hits.
Okay, well, okay.
And then roll for sneak attack.
Can I borrow those d6s again, sir? Right? Yes.
I'm just going to set out a bunch of extra d6s here.
That is a... That's a 23.
Oh my
Right?
goodness. 23 points of damage?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
23.
Abby, how do you want to do this?
Gretta don't need no clerical magic. She kill on her own.
This is Tello.
This is Tello.
I mean,
Tello's
never
doing
mind. That's Tello. Never mind.
I mean, and I can do it if you want, but if you have it, absolutely.
I think you should do it.
Okay. So there's still a bolt sticking out of its throat.
Yeah.
And it's so it's like blood is covering its chest, and and it's like its eyes are kind of fading with light as the shadows pull on it, and it's just sort of like holding its sword, and it goes, and it's like looking steady, but it like steadies itself, and it like mutters something to itself in its own language, looking real determined. Pulls up the sword and it goes, and it lifts the sword up, and then another bolt just up through the bottom of its mouth, and it goes, and it just spills over the edge of the boat into the ocean. And you just hear from below deck in Insidian. You hear Tello say, "Beacon someone your own size." So that's that. Next in initiative.
Wait.
Yes.
I would like to move
Oh, yeah.
to the other side of the ladder
Okay.
and bonus action try or hide.
Yeah. Absolutely.
with inside of
So
that.
over here.
Yeah, the other
So
assassin.
he's gonna run around below deck and just kind of like roll behind one of the beams and like pull a blanket over him.
Yeah.
And you can roll your stealth check. And we'll call this one just straight at this point because there's so much chaos going on. It kind of works. What do you?
He's a killer still. 16. That's actually better.
That's pretty good, yeah. Okay, sick. So that's Tello's turn. Next initiative, we go to Ploth. So Ploth is going to start by making a wisdom saving throw. Okay, wow. Have you ever seen a dice that cocked? Ever.
It's not even in the tray.
Caught in the edge of my unfolded tray. That's wild. Oh, good. Okay. Give me just a second here. Someone give me thoughts on the battle while I look something up.
I really like how their blood is silver because it reminds me of how like fish scales are like shiny and silver.
Makes me think
And
of Mercury.
Yeah. I really hope that one fish guy, one Kuotoa, gets like caught in.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's not an
Yikes.
active propeller.
Yeah.
Maybe we can
Okay.
make it active.
Maybe
Do I have a
we-
spell that makes it go? I cast
Wow, that
Long
is-
Strider on the propeller.
The worst damage I could have possibly rolled. Okay, so that's 6 halved. So Ploth is going to take 3 points of damage. She's really starting to look rough. As some of those ethereal red spirits whip around and cut at her knees with like magical blades, just like illusory light is cutting her with radiance, and she's gritting her teeth. And she doesn't care, and she's gonna stab this guy in front of her again. And she's gonna take 2 attacks.
Wait, who is she
Definitely
attacking?
hits. This Kuto right there. Hits with both. Oh, she's about to deal some damage.
Yes, as she should.
6. Those are okay rolls. 12. Okay. Well, hey, damage is damage. Isn't that what we say?
That's what I've always said.
Okay.
That's what I've experienced.
Gritting through the pain, covered in her own blood. Ploth, her eyes dart to her unconscious brother to the right of the Kuotoa. Like she's kind of collapsing, and then her eyes dart to him, and she just grits her teeth even harder, squeezes till her knuckles are white around the axe, and then takes one slashing strike across the front. And the Kuotoa successfully blocks it, and she's just stronger than him, so she just pushes the spear aside. Like he gets the spear in the right place, and it doesn't matter because she hits it so hard. So the spear is pushed to the side, and it cuts at his chest, and he groans, and then she whips it around again. Same thing, same block, pushes it aside anyway. And he takes another 12 points of slashing damage as she cuts even further into his torso and more blood spills down. But she looks like she's having a really hard time. Then next, we go to
Me.
Greta. Could you make a wisdom saving throw? And then could you make a wisdom saving throw for your shadows, which can take damage?
Okay. Yes.
Jaci, battle
I have-
thought. I'm sorry.
I have gnome cunning, so I get advantage on wisdom throws, right?
Is that what that feature does? Let me look at that bad boy while you roll some dice.
I have to roll for all 3 of the shadows.
Wow, that's incredible. That's awesome. Yeah.
Gnome!
Sick, dude. No.
Gnomes
No, just
got
roll 1
great.
for the shadows. Well, I'll let you choose. No, let's call it 1. That makes more sense.
A collective
Was
high
that the roll
five.
for Greta or the roll for the
This
shadows?
is I'm rolling for Greta.
Okay. And remember, you have advantage, so you can roll twice.
So that's a 10.
Okay.
That's a 10 and a 13. Oh
Okay.
my heckin' freaking goodness.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, so you're going to take 18 points of radiant damage.
18?
Spirit Guardians, dude. It's a blender.
What's the just a real quick question? What's the difference in radiant damage and fire damage?
One of them is like light, and the other one
Okay.
is heat, which
But
I would
does it,
love
like,
to point out makes no
feel-
sense because both are heat.
Yeah,
But, you know.
I was like, does it feel the same? Like, do they both like burn?
Yeah, like kind of, but the idea is that one's kind of like a holy light burn, another one's like an intense heat. It
Gotcha.
really, you have to get pretty poetic because this game was not made by scientists, and that's okay.
One is from heaven, one is from hell.
Well, and the fact that like force is a damage in this game, what's that mean?
Yeah.
No one can say, you know.
It's a push damage.
I got a 16, 10, and a 4 for my shadows.
16, 10, and a 4. Okay. One of them saves, so one of them is going to take half damage.
Okay.
Oof. How many hit points they got?
Pretty good. It's about like a 3.
All 3 of her shadows
No!
disappear as literally beings of light stab at your beings of shade and dissipate them.
That's
okay,
pretty
so
sick.
we'll talk about this more at break, but if I remember correctly, these shadows are now gone.
Until I kill another humanoid.
But you have killed a humanoid. So after your next you just killed a... No.
That was Tella.
That was Tella. Okay, yeah, so the shadows are now gone.
Okay.
Wait,
but
you
man,
got
were they
a
effective
kill?
for a second.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Dolgoth item. It's a Dolgoth item. Yeah. That's the
so
drawback of this incredible...
sick. That's insane.
That's the drawback of this incredibly powerful item. So all of, it's such a cool moment. All of these ethereal Kuo-toa spirits just stab the shade spirits. And as they cut through them, the shades just whisk apart like gas being disturbed and then just fade into nothing. And the pale moonlight replaces their presence. And Gretta, a bunch of them run toward you and stab you with light. And it burns and it stings. And how many hit points is Gretta at now?
19. She's
19.
definitely bloody.
Okay, so blood is pouring out of you and your skin is paling and it's looking rough. Do you do any actions? Or anything?
DM, I have a question.
Player, I have an answer.
I have 2 questions.
Yeah, I have 2 answers. I have 3 answers, actually. One of them is Bagunk. What are the other 2 questions?
Thank
the
you.
other 2 answers?
So Greta has a dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Can she use that like a throwing knife that
Yes.
she's been practicing
Absolutely.
with?
And I said you had a +1 at this point, right? Or no? What did I say?
I don't know.
I'll tell you, if we don't know, then we'll just disregard it. And you can just add your dexterity. But yes, you can throw it like a dagger. Because a knife is a knife. You can throw it.
Knife is an
They
iron.
are throwing weapons. Well, they are throwing weapons.
So I add my dexterity to what?
To your roll. To your d20 to hit roll.
Okay.
Are you throwing it at the priest?
I would like to. I'm going
was
to
assuming.
throw
Yeah.
a dagger at the priest.
Okay.
And I have a +4 in a dagger, but is that not because I'm not attacking? Sorry, I'm not attacking with it. I'm throwing.
It's the same. They're both attack rolls.
So can I add a +6, the +4,
Oh, because
and the
are clerics proficient with daggers? Oh, you're already proficient. Yeah, so it's +4 to the roll.
+4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, that was my bad.
Okay.
Don't listen to no stinky DM. What is this guy? What does he know?
To...
Roll to hit?
Yes.
Just, yeah.
Yeah. It's an 8.
Okay. So you pick up the knife. Well, do you want to describe how you throw it, or are you like, nah, I don't care?
Yeah, I get her hand it like disappears into the shadows and it brings out a knife and just like very yeah.
And there's this very frustrating moment where you still need more practice because the priest isn't even looking, but it just past its head and into the sea. It's gone.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it.
But that's your action. Any movement?
Wait,
or any
it
bonus action?
cast what into the sea?
My dagger.
Threw a dagger in the ocean.
Oh.
Also, Ro. She picked Ro up and threw her in the ocean. That was a very surprising turn of events. What's your bonus action and movement?
She's a Kuo-toa.
Oh, right. She pulls off her mask and there's Kuo-toa going. Blah, 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 blah.
I'm gonna
Scooby-Doo.
scramble under the deck.
Okay, Spramble. So Greta casts Spramble and just like down the ladder.
Yeah.
And so-
Do I have a bonus action?
Sure.
Can I
I'm gonna need a quick answer.
yell at can I call to Nom and say, Nom, can I borrow your knives?
Okay. So you shout to Nom to borrow knives and you run below deck. You
Yeah.
want to go all the way over to her? Are you getting as close to Nom as you can? What are you doing below deck? Because it's 5 feet of movement. Well, we're going to call it 10 because you have to go over the square and down. So 10 feet of movement to go down the ladder. Are you trying to get to her? What are you doing? You're standing where you are. What are you doing?
I'm gonna just call out to Nom
Okay,
and
so
ask
down
if I
the
can.
deck. You're down here somewhere.
Yeah.
And we'll just know that you're... Look, this little invisible ring will mean that you're below deck. Okay. Next on initiative, we go to... Someone help me.
Craig?
Kuo-toa
Kuo-toa
priest.
priest.
Oh. Why did I think she already went?
because the spell goes on other people's turns.
Yeah.
What spell is that?
Spiritual Guardians. It's phenomenal.
Jeepers.
It's the one that Bulgrug used to mess people up.
Ugh.
It's an incredible spell.
It's great when it's on our side.
Right. Great when Bulgrug has it.
The Kuto Priest, well, it doesn't want to lose concentration. It's just going to cast Sacred Flame again. And it will cast it at Craig, because he looks like a problem. Micah's
Yeah,
face.
he is.
Has anyone
yeah, that's
hit?
gonna hit.
Has anyone hit the priest yet? Just for my
No,
memory.
because
Was
she's
that
so
hit?
concentrating. Somebody needs to hit her so she
13
can
points of
concentrate.
radiant damage, Craig, and you take all of it. So she
I have
she just
a
turns
idea.
the staff toward Craig and just and the light flies out and burns into your shoulder. All right, next initiative, and I'll tell you what, she's gonna move. She's gonna get to this side of the priest.
Does she have to make a concentration? No,
When somebody
Wait a
damages
second.
her,
Who moved?
that's right.
the priest, to the other side of.
Okay.
Yeah, she likes where she's at.
Kragan.
No, she's gonna see where she is actually. Yeah. Anyway, then we go to Crag. What are you doing, Crag?
Okay,
Tell
am
me,
I
Craig.
still I'm still close to the one to
Yeah, the one that
Kuto
stabbed you in the
was
back is right behind
bothering-
you. And the
Oh,
one
yeah.
that stabbed.
Hey, that one first.
It's literally done nothing but stab people in the back. It stabbed. This is the Kuoto that stabbed Spagoober in the back, then stabbed Craig in the back, then stabbed
Wonder if he stabs his friends in the back.
Prof in the back.
Probably.
Yeah.
Can I
Turn
disarm
around.
and break his arm?
If that was an action, if either of those were actions that you had, you could do either of them, but you can either grapple or use a weapon. I mean, you could use a.
Grappling could consist of those things, right?
No. Disarming is a very powerful feature provided to some fighters. And breaking an arm, I guess, could be flavor for a high amount of damage.
Okay. Well, I'll just use my hammer.
Okay.
Bonk.
So you're going to roll to hit twice.
I cast bonk.
You cast bonk.
Because it's advantage.
You cast bonk at oof level.
That was a nat 20.
Oh!
Sorry, I did not miss.
What's
and
the
rolling
total
to
there,
hit,
Craig?
you don't add anything, right?
You do. You roll.
Yeah.
You add the roll to hit for your weapon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Yeah.
So what's that
I
total?
haven't hit in this round. Okay, so it's going to be...
That is true. You have only grappled and shoved.
Oh, wait. I'm looking at the wrong character sheet. Hold on. Okay.
What other character sheet?
29.
29.
Oh
29.
my Craig.
Dude, Craig's average.
29.
Okay, and then roll for your second to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you have a second attack. Jeez, Craig's turning into a tank,
oh my
y'all.
gosh. That just climbed my other dice and was
Wow.
caught. And... Oh, what? That one's gonna suck. I'm gonna use guidance.
Okay. Yeah, you can use Bardic Inspiration.
Okay, so that's 12.
12, you're hitting the assassin.
Wait, did you use a D8?
Wait. I forgot about the additional, you add the 9.
Yeah.
So 8 plus 3, it's not even 12, it's 11. Plus 9,
It's 21.
so 21. Okay.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Okay, so let's take this one at a time. So also, importantly, you said you're using the hammer, not the Star Razor, right?
No, because I grabbed the hammer.
Star
I didn't
Razor's
grab the
weapon from a different canonical universe. I meant to say Star Splinter, whatever.
I got what you meant.
Okay, yeah, so the hammer.
I didn't.
That's okay. In the future, remember, your magical sword is one of the more powerful weapons in the world, but that's okay. But also, you know what? Don't let me talk to you like that, Micah. Sometimes it's hammer time, and you make your own character decisions.
Hammer time.
So let's roll the first attack. Let's deal with the second attack first, if you want to. The one that's not a critical. So let's roll the damage for your warhammer, which I believe is a D8. But correct me if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to add your strength modifier and your rage bonus.
So 3 plus 5, that's 8, and then you got Another +3, which is gonna be
11.
an 11.
Okay, sick.
So that's 1. The second one,
Okay, so
Ooh.
now
laptop
you're going
said sleepy.
to double either the damage you roll or the dice, and just let me know which one you want.
Well, the damage or the dice?
So you can either roll your dice and then double the number you get from the dice you've rolled, or you can roll twice as many dice for a crit. And let me know which one you want to do before the time. It doesn't make a difference, it's just preference.
This is for the second.
Yeah, roll twice as
Attack.
many dice and don't be confused. Excellent. Go get them.
That is an 8 + 5.
Okay,
So,
that's
13 + 3 is 16.
Now for this next one, you're not adding the numbers on again, you're just rolling the dice again. So roll the die again.
Okay, that's a 4.
Okay, so 8 + 5 was 13, plus 3 is 16, plus 4 is 20. So another 20 points of damage.
I think
Which
I'm a
is a
little
lot.
confused of what just happened.
That's okay. We can talk about how barbarian damage works at break. But basically, in very simple terms, when you roll a critical hit, that means that you are doubling the damage for dice. So you're not making an additional attack. It's just one attack went super well. So you only add your strength modifier on once to an attack. And you only add your rage bonus on once to an attack, right? Because it is a single attack. But when it's a critical hit, you double the dice that you roll. So you can either roll twice as many dice, or you can take the number you roll from your one dice and you can just double it. But I'll tell you what, if it's easier for the sake of simplicity, going forward, every time you critical, you just roll double the dice you rolled for that attack.
Because I added the 5 and the 3.
Mm-hmm.
And that was okay?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Then
Because
we're good.
on every attack, you add your strength and your rage bonus. Because every time you hit, you are hitting with your strength and you're raging, right? But that one attack did super well. So instead of just doing damage die plus strength plus rage, you were doing damage die plus strength plus rage. Because a regular attack is damage dice, strength, rage, but because you did a critical and you did super good, it's twice as many damage die.
Gotcha.
Okay, so
Gotcha. Okay.
also, Craig, what does it look like
Sorry.
as you beat the living crap out of this Kuatoa assassin?
Did he leave the knife in my shoulder?
Yeah,
Oh, wait, I can't use that. Never mind.
I mean,
Wait, no,
flavor
I can't.
however you want.
I'm gonna take it out,
Oh, that's so
look
sick.
at him, and then like stab it into the wall.
Oh, Mika, inspiration. Did you already have inspiration? Yeah, inspiration.
No, I used it.
Yeah, that's freaking sick, dude. Okay, so you pull the knife out of your own shoulder and just it into the wood next to you. That's awesome.
And then I take my hammer and I swing it around.
Oh,
And then while it's going around, it hits him in the head. And then before he can move too
Right
far,
himself?
I swing it back around and then
Dude.
hit him on the other side.
Craig, that's
so he kinda goes
freaking
like that.
sick, dude. That's so awesome. You take the knife out of your shoulder, stab it in the wood, you whip the hammer around your head, it bashes into his, and right before it does, you watch him do in his tiny, short, little stubby neck, you watch him swallow hard, and the hammer comes around and bam, smashes into his face. And as it does, you watch his jaw move a little too far to one side, and a bunch of teeth fly out of his mouth and onto the deck. And a little bit of blood, and he as he stumbles to the side, one foot over the other, starts to stand up. You just whip it back around your head again, and it makes that sound as it goes through the air because that circular head. And you bash back into the other side of his head, and he loses the rest of the teeth in his bottom jaw that go flying the other way, and it splats the back of Ploff with more of his blood, and you fully dislocate his jaw, which just and it's hanging out, and he just goes he pulls out his Nerf, and he looks terrified, or his knife, his Nerf. And he looks terrified.
Nerf.
That's
He has a Nerf gun.
Craig, this dude is well more than bloodied. That was an excellent turn. And
Which
also,
one is that? Is that guy?
Yeah.
Got it.
Craig, did I already have you make your wisdom saving throw? Have you taken damage this turn?
No.
Okay.
No.
Then I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
I'm gonna poop my pants and scream a little. This is...
I really miss combat.
What is that?
My third damage dice that I should have had out.
Raise my inspiration. 'Cause
Okay.
That was really bad.
Hey, way to do cool things. Let's say okay.
Zoink!
Dude,
It's
killing me.
15.
Craig, you save by 1. Wow.
Oh, so only half.
Yes, you take half damage. 11, so you're still going to take 5 points of radiant damage. As while beating the crap out of these this Kuatoa, all these spirits just stab into you and nick your sides. You just starting to bleed all over. Next in initiative, we go to Rowena. What are you doing, Rowena?
So listen, Ro keeps seeing this light come out of Miss Priest. I didn't ask her gender. What's her gender?
Who knows? Let's do combat.
She keeps seeing this light come out, and she's like, "No, I'm tired of all this stuff happening." So she is going to cast Shatter at the priest at the 5th level.
Ooh! Is that a con save from me?
Yes, it is a con save. I don't have to roll to hit, do I?
That's not a good roll. No, it just happens.
I didn't think so.
What does it look like as you cast Shatter?
So Rose starts playing.
Also, she fails. What does it look like as you cast Shatter and wreck this lady's crap?
So she plays Thunder, so it's like da 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 thunder.
And there's just waves of magic. Just
yeah, and like
from
purple and green, like lightning-ish, is like spinning, like coming out of the hole of the loot, like spinning towards her. And she is going to take 6d8 of damage. So I'm gonna roll that real quick.
Yeah. I don't know if she's gonna save with this.
Okay. So I rolled it all at once, so let me count it.
No problem. It's always more fun to roll it all at once. It's just more entertaining. Do you guys want me to keep it on volatile reaction, or do you want me to switch up the music?
Do I add anything to it?
You're the man, dude.
You're the dude, man.
You're the dude, man.
You're the dude, man.
No, it's just the amount you roll, Jake.
I don't add a spell attack bonus or anything?
No, that's for your rolls to hit.
Okay.
What's the
That is
total?
27.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of damage.
Give me a second here. You guys can give commentary or whatever you want, because I'm going to be writing for a moment.
What is he writing?
Does she lose her concentration?
Did you? Of course, when you take damage, you lose concentration, so there are no more spirit guardians. They're gone. They're gone.
So
what are you writing?
Hit points, dude. Breathe. She takes damage. I gotta record it. So now she needs to make her concentration check.
Is that the most damage I've done before?
I thought you...
Girl, that's how that works. When you take damage, you're concentrating on a spell, you get to make a concentration check. So that's what she's doing. Breathe, okay? So half of 20...
That might be the most damage I've dealt.
That's what I was recording, was that I think that's your new damage record, which is freaking sick.
Yeah.
So, Happy, you're going to be okay? When you make a concentration check for record for our campaign, you either need to beat a DC of 10, or if it's higher, half of the amount of damage you took. So half of 27 is rounded
13?
down. That would, yes, thank you.
I'd be like almost 13.
Yeah. So she rolled 17 plus 2, which is 19. So she maintains concentration.
Dang it!
But
Rest in peace, us.
to just oomph that flavor a little more, Ro, as you played and like as there was that brung brung and these like purple and green shock waves that conduct the lightning, all the spirits like kind of like it looks like sound waves going across water. They all sort of like pulsed in and out of existence for a moment, and as the waves pulse across her and the lightning strikes her, she like twitches and writhes. And she almost falls over, and then the eyes of the staff glow, and it's like the red magic like rights her and stands her back up, and she shakes her head, blood pouring out of the sides of her mouth. She took some damage. She snarls and...
She's not bloodied though, is she?
No.
Okay.
She's got a pretty good amount of hit points.
Yeah, I figured.
Next in initiative.
Wait, do you need to... I'm gonna be a good player here. Do I need to make a wisdom saving?
That is awesome. Thank you for being so honest. No. The range of Spirit Guardians is 15 feet. You are beyond.
Oh!
At that end of the boat, you're good to go.
Cool. Wait,
but
as a bonus action,
Yeah.
I'm going to who's
Bardically
close?
inspire someone?
Yeah, Bardically inspired. I guess Craig is closest to me.
Craig already has it. Can you get it twice?
Yeah,
No,
already
he used
expended
it. He used it. Yeah.
So Craig, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So Craig, you have more bardic inspiration because that was sick. As the waves and the sound pulse across you, just like, yeah. Next we go to Ro. No, that was Ro. Next we go to the Kuatoa Crushers. Ro, go again. Next we go to the Kuatoa Crushers. And one of them's dead, so there's only one. So I need to mark that on my sheet. Okay. It's going to try and hit Plath. Big surprise.
No! Sorry.
Miss. Definitely a hit.
Ooh.
Oh gosh.
Oof. Oh.
No.
With her kneeling down, bleeding and wincing, it takes the spear and it pushes toward her. She deflects the first blow with her axe, pushing it to the side. And as her axe is pushed to the side, she like shoulders he shoulders her arms out of the way, picks the staff up over, or the spear up over his head, and jabs it down into her shoulder, like kind of into her back over her shoulder blade. And more blood spews down her back. And Ploth, for all of her rage and power, an arm falls down to the deck below her, bracing her to keep herself up. He pulls the spear back up, and more of her blood splatters off of her and onto him. She is surrounded by blood. She's covered in it, and she has 7 hit points left. She is heaving and quaking, and she just keeps looking at her brother, and she whispers something no one can hear, and then she picks the axe back up and faces him. I'm also just checking for memory. We have no one on the ship who can cast Revivify, right?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Okay. Next in initiative, we go to... Oh, back to the top. So it's the Kuatoa Assassin. So this one's going to climb back up over the edge of the boat.
Oh, great.
Actually, there's nothing for it to do. Just going to climb over the edge here. And it's going to try to do a rogue. She's a problem.
Hey, real quick, I made the screen bigger so now I can see the battle map a little bit better.
Oh,
is
sick.
Ploth something I thought of. Is Ploth the one with the green ring around her?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Good to know.
Also, Mika.
Yo, I can zoom in.
Yeah. You guys can.
I know. I was like, oh.
oh.
We're great. We're smart. It's fine.
Hey, it's all
I'm
good,
on
dude.
Google, so I can actually like zoom in.
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
I just wanted
going to make a claw and a dagger attack on you, Ro.
Of course it is. Jerk.
Miss.
Not you. Him.
It's all good, dude. It's a dagger attack.
My AC
Where
is
did
an
my
11,
D6
by
go?
the way.
Abby, do you have my D6s? I mean, you don't have to give them back to me. I have more over here, but I'd love to have them back.
So many D6s,
You
man.
can still keep your D6 if you want. I still don't need that one.
My AC is confirmed 11, just so for your information.
Oh, thank you. That's very helpful. The second one to hit was a 24, so it does hit no matter what. But that is good information to know.
Okay.
So you're gonna take it. So it bites at you, and you just sort of like bonk it out of the way with your
This
loot,
biting,
and
man.
then it's gonna pull its knife out and jab it into your arm, and you're gonna take another 5 points of piercing damage.
These guys. Okay.
And that's gonna be its move. Next in initiative, we are going. Okay, Abby.
Okay.
Oh no, and this one's still next to Craig. It's getting pretty desperate. I mean, like attacking
Jump off
Ploth would be very villainous and potent for the scene, but it is. I'm not just trying to be nice. It's definitely terrified for its life, and Craig keeps killing people, so it's going to. And Craig just dislocated its jaw, so it's definitely going to. It's definitely going to try and attack Craig because it wants to live.
the boat. Or it should run away.
Misses. Now 20.
Gregory?
9 reduces to 4, 3. Craig, 7 points of piercing damage. It just jabs you with a knife in the shoulder.
Wait, I'm
Raging.
Do you have it?
I already halved it. 7 points of piercing damage in your shoulder. And it just stabs into your shoulder. And it tries to do a really intimidating hiss, but its jaw's not connected to its mouth, so it just goes. And then it looks kind of sad.
Oh.
Don't feel too bad for it. It's trying to murder Ploth.
Yeah.
Then next initiative, but I love that you do. It's cool. Good character. We go to Tello.
Okay. Tello is going to...
He's hidden over here, so you can take a
Yes.
shot at that assassin. And I'll tell you what, unless he moves, that's kind of the one thing he can hit.
Right. Yeah. Tello is going to move.
Okay.
He is going to dash. I'm going to put his
Dash is an action.
dash. He's going to like scurry.
Okay, up
Scurry
the ladder?
is not no.
Under the deck? Oh.
He's going to move. Well, actually,
To the
you
other
tell
side
me.
of the ladder
I want to be
building.
able to see that Kuatua Crusher.
If he... Yeah, you could do that.
Okay. Without
Yeah,
climbing
on
on
the
the
other
ladder?
side of the ladder. Yeah.
Okay.
And you can still hide and all that good
Okay,
stuff.
he's going to...
And again, I'm there's no disadvantage because like there's a lot of chaos going on. I could say he can successfully hide.
Yeah. He's going to climb over there and try and cast Crown of Madness
Okay.
on that Kuatua Crusher.
Wow, I didn't know he could do that. And I'm just checking, that's a spell that he can obtain, right?
Mhm. It's a second level enchant spell.
Okay.
And he has
And he
second
can draw
level.
from Wizard spell list, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Freaking sick, Abby.
So,
Nice.
what do I do? What do he?
Actually,
He needs to
yeah.
succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or become.
Oh, they do suck at that. Oh, shoot. Nat 20. I've never rolled this good. I'm so sorry, guys. You remember how we joked for almost 2 years now about
Yeah.
one day Zach will roll good?
Dang. Okay.
Tello runs to the other side of the ladder,
Jinx.
desperate to save Ploth, pulls that silver little trinket out of his pocket that he's kind of held but never really explained before, whispers muttering it. There's this little sort of like multicolored magic, and it sort of forms and fails around the Kuatoa's head, and he just whispers a curse of frustration to himself and Insidian.
Okay. Then he's gonna bonus action hide again. Right?
Yeah, and he's
Okay.
hidden. Okay, so that's Tello's turn. Next we go to Ploth, who is going to start by making a wisdom saving throw, which she succeeds. How incredible.
Let's go, Claw.
Oh my goodness. Ploth is at 1 hit point. The ethereal spirits around her jab and stab and score her flesh. And she winces and barely clinging on to life. What is Ploth going to do? She looks at her brother and she whispers, I'm sorry. And then she's going to... Oh, but then that's attacks of opportunity. Yeah, she would try to go down swinging. So she's just going to take 2 more... She's going to take 2 more strikes at the Kuatoa in front of her.
Wait, I have a question. Like, I know
Sure.
most of the time NPCs don't have saving throws, but do our, like, crew NPCs have saving throws? I mean, not saving throws, death saves.
Actually, characters with sheets, and Tello does. Yeah, I'll say they do. That makes sense, because I apply
I feel
the
like
rules
our
to Tello.
crew would. I feel like our crew would.
Also, not that you need to do anything, but do remember that she is within healing distance, if that's useful.
Well,
For like in a
not.
word or something.
I only have cure wounds, though. That's the thing. Trust me, I've been trying
It's a
to
rough time to be
figure it
missing
out.
your cleric and your druid.
Yeah.
She's gonna roll the hit. Miss. Hit. Single point of damage. That's kind of fitting. She swings upwardly in a. I mean, she's holding on to life, so it's a wild careening swing that the Kuatoa easily dodges. And I'll tell you what. So she flings the axe upward, and he just like steps back easily, and he's got this really hateful smirk on his face. And as she misses with it, just for the sake of flavor, he steps backward confidently and she misses. And as the axe goes behind her, she reaches around the back of his head, grabs him by the fin, and just headbutts him into her and just jabs his face with her tusks. And he's bleeding and he hisses back at her and she just back at him. And she's next to death. That's Ploth's turn. Next in initiative,
Gretta.
we go to Gretta.
Okay. Did Nom react at all when I
She'll just huck all of her knives out of her bag. And
Here you go.
I'm going to say 12 knives clatter to the floor, just ding, 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 across the deck. And you can, as a free action, you can pick 2 or 3 up.
Okay, I'm gonna snatch up as many as I can.
We'll say 3. What are you doing?
I'm gonna
Running
run
back up above deck?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna run up, poke my head just up above the door, and I'm going to.
Huck one at the priestess?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're back here at the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
So you boom, hand over foot up the deck, and as you look up, what you missed is you can now see Ploff just soaked in her own blood, looking awful.
Yeah.
And you, in a moment of tension, pick one of the knives up by the tip, and you whisper to yourself what Tello has told you.
That's a +4.
Yes, ma'am.
It's another 6. Can I roll an inspiration? Or not
Do you
with
have your
a tackle?
inspiration?
I do.
You can expend it.
Okay, that's a 13.
Hits by 1.
Okay.
So, Greta, as you huck the knife, and it goes end over end over end, and the priestess smiling with the staff, the blade just into her shoulder, and she and roll for damage. It's going to be a D4 plus your dexterity modifier.
It's 4.
Okay. She does still have to succeed on the check, though, because that's the way that works. So she has to beat a 10. And as the knife jabs into her shoulder, she goes, and she turns toward you, and she whips the staff in your direction to guide all the spirits, and then they just, as she loses concentration on Spirit Guardians.
Yes. Good. Yes. Whew.
Okay, that was sick.
How much movement do I have left?
Like 10 feet.
10 feet. Okay.
You doing anything else?
Yes. Yes. I'm gonna climb
Up?
and step in, but no, I can't.
Well, yeah, we can say
Ploff
that
is
you
on her
like.
knees,
We can put
right?
you here, but we can functionally say that that's what's happening.
Okay, I wanna put myself in between the Kuatoa Crusher and Ploff.
That's awesome. Okay, so you pull up above the ladder. Are you wielding your mace or a knife?
Me.
Okay. So
I still have the 2 throwing knives on me.
yeah, gotcha. So you step up this tiny little old gnomish woman with no powers, and you just heft the mace in your hand. You stand in between the Kuatoa, who looks down at you and snarls. Yes.
Can I try and make it in?
Intimidation check?
Yeah. No.
How? If you give you something really good, I'll say yes. You can call that a bonus action. Man, I'm flexible with economy. It's so much more fun that way.
She's gonna throw the knife, and then she's gonna like climb out and step in between her and Ploth with the cloak and kind of like flare the cloak off.
Okay, with your
Beside
arms to the
her?
side and then hold the mace.
Yeah.
Roll an intimidation check.
And I get a +1 because of the cloak.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, Abby, you're awesome.
Why?
Because it was sneaky in a good way. What'd you get? Math.
18. Right? Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, wisdom saving throw, charisma or whatever. That's super cocked.
3 is.
That's my 5th nat 20 of the session.
What the heck? No.
Guys, well, I mean, mathematically, it really adds up. I've had like 4 years of rolling bad. It has to happen at some point.
But why now when we're down 2 casters?
I want to feel really good. But instead I just feel sad.
That's okay though.
Okay, that's Greta's sick turn. Next we have the Kuatoa Priest, who's definitely going to try and return the favor at Greta. So it's spent both of those slots, one of this slot. It is going to cast. It's just going to Sacred Flame you again. Yep, that hits. Oh, 15 points of radiant damage as it twists and stabs the
Radiant
staff toward
damage,
you,
man.
and it just stabs into you.
Okay.
Okay.
So what happens?
A bolt of red energy flies at you, and you take 15 points of radiant.
Okay, I'm gonna like say she like catches it in her chest and like stumbles backward, and she's trying not to stumble into Ploth and
Yeah. Excellent.
She's not looking good. She's like 4.
Okay. Gotcha. Do you use any movement, by the way? I didn't ask. Oh no, that was where you moved to. It's not your turn, it's her turn. Next initiative, we go to Kriag. What are you doing, Kriag?
Okay. Who is attacking Ploth right now?
So this Kuatoa assassin in front of you is attacking Ploth, and then the Kuatoa crusher on the other side of her is attacking Ploth.
Which one is that critical?
They're both
One right in
looking
front of me, right?
kind of rough, but they both got some hit points.
Okay.
And the one in front of you looks
I'm-
worse.
Okay, wait, who would be next in initiative?
That's something Craig doesn't know. I mean, because
But
initiative
I
doesn't
want to make
exist.
it yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, you're
Okay.
Mika. You know.
I know.
The Kuatoa
The Crushers.
crusher is next
Yeah.
in initiative.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go after the crusher.
You can do that. You can either move away from the assassin all the way over to here, or you can
But that would.
try and push the assassin out of the way and then go around.
I'll just attack the one that has a critical hit, and I'll
Okay.
try to like
Okay, so roll two.
end him.
Roll two to hit.
Okay. That is a 14 plus 9.
Okay, that's definitely gonna hit. 23 definitely hits.
Okay.
Craig
And then
has
I
yet
can
to
do
have
it
a
a second time.
Yes, Craig has yet to have a roll this session below 20.
Nice.
Okay, that's 17 plus 9.
26 might hit. Okay, so roll 2d8 and eat 2d8 plus 5 twice, 3 twice. 2d8 plus 16.
That's 4,
20.
8, 12 plus
28.
16.
Craig, how do you want to do this?
I want to do it with. Can I use him to like hit the other guy?
If that were a feature you had, you could.
That's so smart though to think of. Micah.
That's very creative. I love it.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
throw him into the wall with my hammer.
Okay. Excellent. So Craig whips the hammer around one more time, and it slams into the creature's chest and just pushes it into the wall. And the Kuatoa like impacts the wood, like warps just a small bit from the sheer force, and it coughs up a little bit more silvery gray blood. And as it tries to push itself back up off of the wall, Craig, you just pick it back up, and you basically do a hand slide down the hilt the way someone pulls down an axe, but to the side, back at its chest, and it just. And it goes a little bit deeper than its chest. The chest just concaves slightly. It goes, and the Kuatoa goes, and blood spills down its chest and just over. And this Kuatoa is dead.
Can I glare at the guy who's next to
Yeah, make an
Claw?
intimidation check.
I love all these
Intimidation check.
intimidation. They're like, look at me.
That was
look at
bad.
me. I'm the captain.
And remember, with Barbarian, you can use your Strength modifier instead of your Charisma if you like.
I got a 7.
Okay.
Oh wait, I have Bardic Inspiration.
Sure. If you want, add it.
So that would be 12.
Okay, well, I rolled awfully, so you make eye contact with him and you see his resolve break slightly. As from his perspective, He now has 3 combatants in front of him. You also have movement, by the way, Craig. So if you want, you could go get on the other side of Ploth.
Can I step between him and Ploth?
Moving Ploth just massively feels like a bonus action, or feels like an action. However, you are ridiculously...
Moving Ploth?
She said get in between.
No,
Yeah.
moving in
Okay,
between.
I got you. But there is no space in between Ploth and him. So if you want to get in between, you're going to have to move her. And that feels like an action. But you also literally have a strength of 20. So I'll tell you what, make me an athletics check. And if you get above 15, and you have advantage because you're raging, if you get above a 15, you can literally just, with your movement walking forward, push her out of the way.
Gently, though.
Craig shoves her and she dies.
No! Do not push her down.
What's the line from Princess Bride? Gently.
Do not push her down the ladder.
Craig goes to where Ploth is, picks her by the head, and just throws her over the boat.
And it's like my strength, so
Your
11
athletics,
plus 5. Oh, athletics.
16. And you rolled at advantage, right?
Yeah, so it's 16.
Micah, did you roll at
Oh, wait,
advantage?
wait. Wait, advantage.
Sorry.
Yeah?
That's a 25. That's a nat 20.
Things
Two
are
nat 20s in
backwards
one
today. No, like Micah and Zach are the ones rolling the 20s.
Yeah. It does not feel good to maybe kill you guys. It feels great to roll good,
Sorry.
doesn't it, Micah? Doesn't it feel good? Okay.
Yeah,
It does.
So we're breaking action economy a little bit, but I like to respect people's abilities and checks. So Craig, as you step forward, you like in one fluid motion put your hand next to Ploth and just push her behind you. And she tries to resist. She's just in like a battle rage, but you just shove her behind you with your arm, and you like with your warhammer in hand. Oh, hopefully not doing those things. And as Ploth stumbles backwards, she's still like bearing her tusks at the other warrior, but you see a look of relief kind of wash. Well, you don't see. No one sees a look of relief kind of wash across her face. She's still ready for combat, but she kind of stumbles back into the wall. And actually, she kind of sits down on the dead Kuatoa, just like kind of like takes a knee on him. That was a great turn, Craig. The next initiative is the Kuatoa Crusher.
No,
Oh, Ro.
it's me.
Yes.
It's me.
Guys, I'm famously bad at initiative.
Okay,
Ro, what are you doing?
So I love what Craig did. How I'm up on this? I'm
Yes, you're
on the
on the
other
raised
platform.
poop deck, yeah.
But how far down? How far up is? Can you tell me the platform height? Sorry.
Like 2 feet.
Okay,
An
so
opportunity attack.
I know, but I don't care because Ploth. So Ro is gonna try to scurry in front of the hell, like so that basically she's gonna try to scurry so that she can reach down and put her hand on Ploth.
Absolutely.
Like she's not gonna get off the platform
And-
because she still has to worry about Shpagoober, but she's gonna reach
All good.
down.
All good.
Yeah.
If you were a different size, I would say maybe you can't squeeze in that space, but you totally can.
Yeah.
So you're gonna run in front of the helm,
That's what I
dart
figured.
your arm in between, strumming, and it's cool because you're so skilled that as you lay a hand on her, you're picking the correct chords
Yeah.
with
that's
just your
awesome.
left hand
Yes.
and singing.
And did he have an opportunity attack? Do I
Yes.
need to wait
Thank you.
on? Do you do that before I do my thing?
No, it still works. It still works.
Okay.
And he misses. So a
So,
knife swings and just.
I am going to cast Cure Wounds at the 3rd level. So that's
Heck yeah.
3d8 plus
3d8
5.
plus your charisma.
That's 17 points of healing.
Ooh. What does it look like as you heal Ploth? And what song do you play?
So yeah, that works. And it's
Okay.
just like being picked on the like and she's like, and I think while she's doing it, even like I feel like she knows this spell pretty dang well now. So I feel like while she's playing it, she's like kind of whispering to Ploth, like, Ploth,
Okay.
I got you.
Okay. And as you reach down and grab her shoulder, the magic, the green and purple suffuses
it's-
across her like a mist and soaks into her. And some of, like, you can't see it because she's so soaked in blood, but some of the wounds close. And her head turns up to you all of a sudden. And she's your friend, but she's terrifying for a moment. She has bloodshot eyes, a cut on her face, her huge tusks, and turns to you. And she just says, "We're gonna kill them all." And then she looks back at the Kuatoa Crusher, who now looks a little nervous.
And then, do I have a bonus action or was my movement bonus action?
No, you have a bonus action.
Okay, I'm going to give her Bardic
Movement's
Inspiration.
Dude, heck yeah. Ah, sick bard. Okay.
Cool. That's my turn.
Oh, man. Next is the Kuatoa Crusher, who's had better days.
Do we have him flanked?
Yeah.
So he gets disadvantage?
No, but you guys get advantage to hit him.
Okay.
I mean, Craig is definitely the threat right now, so he's just watched Craig throw one character off the one Kuta off the ship and murder another one. So he's going to roll to hit. That definitely hits. Roll to hit. That misses. Wow, it's so consistent. Craig, you take 2 points of piercing as he turns around with the spear and just jabs it into your shoulder, and it like catches on one of them. Huh? Dude, that's so intimidating. It catches on one of the metal chinks in your armor, scratches your shoulder, and you just. What does your laugh sound like? I guess.
I'm gonna like prepare to wince, and then just like kind of look surprised, and then just start like laughing like this. You know how Santa's laugh is like from his like like belly. This, but like maniac.
So Craig just turns around and and the Kuatoa is. All the color like drains from this tissue between the scales on his face, and his eyes get even bigger. He barely has lids, but they just kind of pull back further. He looks terrified. Next in initiative
Assassin.
is the assassin at the top of the initiative. It's going to
Jump off the boat because he's
hide
sad.
next to the railing. It's going to try and hide. That's the worst roll ever.
Is he? Who's he hiding from?
10. Craig, could you make a perception check for me?
I can still see him, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. I was like, what are you? I like look behind me. I'm like, what you doing there?
Craig?
A little lower than passive perception. Can
Your
I just
passive
use
applies.
passive
Your passive is 12?
11.
Oh, okay, yeah, you still see him out of the corner of his eyes, so he doesn't get it, but he's going to try and roll the hit.
That's stinky.
What's your unarmored? What's your AC?
15. It's D.
It's
D.
A dagger just
15.
goes past your head poof, into the ocean, and the Kuatoa assassin just goes, Bazz, and doesn't sound like things are going too well. Now we go to Tello.
Okay. Gosh. Darn it. Okay.
Man, I love D&D. Is he shooting someone? Is he casting a spell? What is Tello doing? And I'm going to need an answer quickly.
Tello he's going to use his
Crossbow bolt. Or short bow, or whatever it is. I think it's a crossbow.
It's a short bow.
Oh.
He's going to reach, so he's hidden, right? He's going to pop up and shoot
The Kuatoa Crusher? Or the Kuatoa Assassin? I'm going to need a quick answer, Abby.
I know. Yeah, he's going to shoot the Crusher.
Okay. Roll to hit at advantage. Man, rogues are awesome. Have you rolled the die twice?
Oh, that's another crit. That's another natural 20. Oh, okay.
Jeez.
So what,
26.
That's 12 again? Yeah, 26. Yeah. That's 12 again because he has
2 nat 20s for Tello. He definitely has the best average again.
6. Right?
Yeah.
No, it's 12, so I'll roll this twice.
Yeah. Oh, Maya. Ancient black dragon flies over real quick. Oh, that's so cute.
Oh my goodness. Hi, Vivi.
And then this giant cat comes onto the boat
and knocks off all the Kuatoa.
The fish, because cats like fish.
Yes.
You're like,
Don't sit on the
my
boat.
greatest enemy. No.
Okay. What's Tello's damage there?
I'm working on it.
Oh, I have a kitty cat to talk about. This is great.
You know how y'all were like, "Oh no, combat!" Secretly, I was a little.
Hey,
Yeah,
you don't have
honestly,
to apologize
this
for it,
is-
Barbarian.
I just don't want anyone to die because
This is like
It definitely freaked me out
bonkers.
a lot when you opened up.
Yeah, sorry.
Definitely.
Combat's gotta
So
happen.
good.
What's our total?
44.
Oh my goodness.
Wait,
Tello.
wait.
Tello. Tello. Tello.
No, sorry.
Tello.
It's not 44. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I think it's 46 again.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna call it 46
46.
because we
Yeah,
gotta move
it is.
on. So I think Tello just took the second and third place records for the campaign,
let's go Tello.
and Tello's gonna kill again. Also, please try to make sure that Maya doesn't get on the battle map. So, the other Kuatoa Crusher, it looks at you, Craig, kind of concerned and intimidated, and it raises the spear in defense. And then there's just, you don't even really see it. It like steps towards you with the spear, and it goes, and it looks confused for a second, and you look confused. And then you notice that there's this bolt protruding from like right behind the gill flaps on its neck. So the bolt disappeared up into its gills. And as you look, you can see a slight metal tip poking up out of the side of its eye.
Yikes.
As the bolt went up through its gill and like just barely out of its face.
Wow.
And the Kuatoa just collapses on the deck, dead. So, yeah,
Yay.
definitely dead. Super dead. Man, Tello's dropping them like flies. Oh, Maya looks so happy in Abby's lap. Can you guys see that? That's so
my
cute.
gosh.
Next in initiative, it is Gribdaga.
Okay.
Wait, what about
I-
cloth?
It's Ploth,
Yeah, my bad.
Sorry.
Thank you, Jackie.
Sorry.
No, thank you, Jackie. No, thank you.
who is going to
Oh, Jackie, I forgot the poison again.
run back up to the
Okay.
Kuatoa assassin at the top of the stairs.
I
She's
forgot
gonna
about it
roll a
too.
hit dice. Oh, that's a hit. Oh, that's a crit.
Let's go plop.
Dang, I'm on fire today.
Cloth is kicking butt.
Okay, so
I have
6
a question. Does cure wounds heal poison? I can't remember.
points. No.
I didn't think so.
It's 23 points of damage. Holy crap.
Let's go plop.
That's a lot. She runs up the stairs, and where the Kuatoa assassin is, he like kind of like stands up for a little bit, like picking up another knife, looking like oh, it's so cute. He's burying her head into Abby. Where the Kuatoa assassin is, he picks up another knife, and it looks like it's readying another throw at Craig. And like there's this thundering, like pounding, like poof, poof, poof noise, and it looks confused. And as it looks up to its side, like Ploth is covered in blood, her blood, Kuatoa blood, just blood pounding up the side of the stairs. The Kuatoa, like its eyes go like, I mean, they don't really have eyelids, so it looks kind of bug-eyed, but it looks surprised as it turns and looks at her. She just grabs its head and smashes it into the railing, just boom. And as it looks confused, she then grabs the back of its, I mean, I rolled with the battle axe, but we're flavoring. It grabs the back of its head and just shoves its face into her knee, just. And as it reels backwards, she picks up the axe and buries it in its shoulder. Just, and the Kuatoa just looks terrified and surprised, leaking blood everywhere. It looks bloodied.
Nice. Okay. So
next
plop has got
in-
that one.
She's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Next we have Gretta.
Okay.
What are you doing, Gretta? Sponge Boy Me Bob, what are you doing?
I'm not SpongeBob.
I mean, I assume you're using a mace or a dagger on someone.
Right. She's going to.
I just realized that you've been using a picture of your character sheet this whole time.
Yeah. She's going to take a whack with her mace at the
Priest.
priestess.
Okay. Roll
Can
for
I
whack.
borrow some dice?
Yes. Is Maya, yep, sitting in your dice tray? Dude, I respect the honor of the kitty kitty. Okay. Neither of us can use that die again. Yeah, I was just joking because it rolled too far away. Is that a 16?
That is a 16
Okay,
plus
definitely hits.
3. Okay.
19.
Can you roll 1d6 for me? 1d6 plus 1.
Yes. Ooh, 6.
Okay, so Greta
heck
is.
yeah.
She's going to let out another. Like, she's just gonna kind of scream a little
Yeah,
bit.
heck yeah.
And whisper, like. She's gonna, like, whisper some. Like, half curse and half, like, just a swear word, and then half, like, a little bit of a curse spell that she learned in Vithligi.
And even though there's no more magic, just practicing the hatred. Yeah.
Yeah. And she's just going to step forward and just swing her mace at the priestess's head.
Embeds in her face a little bit. It into her jaw, and she just...
Ooh, she sees that, and she's going to twist it a little bit.
The mace
Let's go.
buries into her jaw, and she... And then you twist, and you pull some of the scales away from the face, and blood spurts down. And she looks hurt.
Okay, I'm going to run and jump into the... I'm gonna run down the...
Back down the hatch.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum.
And I'm going to go collect more knives.
Okay.
I love that.
You can pick up 2 more knives. You're just picking knives up off the deck. And you're going to take an attack of opportunity as you run away. Oh, that definitely hits.
I forgot. Oh, no.
Okay, and it is a Staff of Karkrin, so that's going to deal. Wow, that is an abysmal damage roll. I rolled a D8 and a D6, and I got 3.
Oh.
Oh, I thought it was...
So as you're running away, the Staff of Karkrin pounds into your back, and there's this little wave of thunder that just...
Okay.
And you run below deck with 1 hit point. As you stumble down, bleeding everywhere, barely standing up.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool beans.
Wait, did you
Cool
say
beans.
she has
Maybe-
1 hit point?
Yeah.
One of them. And no revivifies. So next in initiative, we go
Priest.
to, if someone knows, the priest.
The priest.
All right, she is going to... She has 1 more third slot left, so she's going to try and hold person Craig. So Kriag... I mean, hey, dude, priestess got a priest. That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
I believe it's a wisdom saving throw, but let me check. You can go ahead and roll.
Zach, look at your camera.
What? Yeah, I don't know why it keeps getting darker and lighter. Probably because I'm doing bad things.
Probably because of the cloak of the wraith.
Yeah, the Cloak of the Wraith. What'd you get, bud?
Does Maya ever purr?
Occasionally. So does wisdom. Craig, you look toward her and you... And you're held in place as she concentrates on her person.
Oh.
And she just holds the staff snarling at you. Okay.
Stinky.
Stinky.
Thanks.
Next in initiative, we go to
Craig.
who can do nothing.
Oh, is he held?
He's held.
Can I say what he's... Wait, can I do a thinking thing?
I don't even know what that means.
Like
Can
an
he
orb
think
thing.
thoughts?
Like it's not an action, but it's like...
Why don't you tell me
not
what it is that
magic,
you want to
like
do?
search of the... or like, deepest insight. I didn't do the magic table.
Oh yeah.
I didn't do that. That's on me. That's
okay.
on me. That
okay.
stinks. Okay. Deepest insight.
I don't think you can. You are paralyzed. And as per the paralyzed condition, you are incapacitated. So
And as per the incapacitated
yeah,
condition?
like it's wild that that's not defined. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
You can't take actions or reactions.
Okay. Well,
You just froze.
I did nothing. Woo!
I'm really sorry, bud. It sucks.
That's okay.
But you have kicked some serious butt this game.
I have.
And she is stuck doing that. I mean, she can't do any other... So while she's doing that, she can't do any Spirit Guardians or
Good.
anything like that.
It's
She
my
does have one
turn.
more slot. Yes. Ro, what are you doing, Ro?
I'm going, okay, now that I know that Ploth is doing okay, Greta is looking bad, but she's downstairs right now, and Spagoober is not too great, but Ploth is taking care of that one guy, so he may be too busy to hurt Spagoober. Ro is going to play a little like, I don't know, like a battle cry song or something, and she is going to Dimension Door over to Belfry, like, not in between Bilfrey and the priestess, but on like
now,
more towards
I'm just checking. I'm just
Yeah?
checking. You know that you literally have enough movement for that, right? So if you don't want to expend that spell slot, you don't have to.
Yeah, but if I use the movement, can't she take an opportunity attack on me?
Only if you go away from her,
Oh.
not toward her. Yeah. You don't have to burn a full
Okay,
spell slot.
then
if you
I
don't want
won't. Okay. I was thinking it would be attack of
to.
opportunity.
Everywhere,
Okay.
everywhere, Ro only moves by magic. She doesn't walk.
Wait, but I have a question, just real quick.
I have an answer.
If I
Yeah,
do
no
the
problem.
dimension door and I were to zap myself there, would that, because it's even charisma as my spellcasting, would it be an intimidation check on her?
Absolutely not. It would do the things that that spell does.
Okay, then never mind. Then yeah, I'm just gonna run.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna run down and like is not to her, like more to Bilfrey. Like down there, yeah. And how does Bilfrey look? Is he like awake, or is there a bunch of blood, or tell me
He
how
looks
he looks real
unconscious and
quick.
there's a lot of blood around him. It looks
Can
like they beat him
I-
senseless.
Can I stick my little hand through the net?
Absolutely.
Ro's gonna stick her hand through the net, and she's
Mm-hmm.
gonna cast Cure Wounds at level 3.
Oh, dude, Rose out here healing, dude.
She's the only one. So. Okay. That is gonna be 1 second. Ooh.
Maths, quick maths.
21 points of healing.
Dude. Okay, let me write that down.
That's good.
Okay.
And-
Let's get a roll. Oh, that's good initiative.
And then she's gonna also give him Bardic Inspiration. And yes, I'm keeping
Out
track
here
of
with
all
these Bardic Inspiration rolls. Excellent. Okay, cool. That's your turn, Ro. That's sick. Next, we go to the Kuatoa Crushers, or we would if they weren't all dead. So they's got
Bye.
Felicia. I'm so sorry I said that. Back to the top of initiative. Kuatoa Assassin. He's a zealot. He's going to stay. He's going to try and attack Ploff. Hits. Poopy roll misses. He doesn't have much. So he's just going to try and stab her. That is technically a roll.
Is that a 2?
Yeah, 5 points of piercing as he just jabs a knife up into her shoulder. And she just, she grabs his hand, twists his hand off, and leaves the knife in and shoves his hand back to him. So the knife is just sitting in her shoulder, and she just growls at him. But she has taken 5 more points of damage, so now she's back down to 13. She's looking a little roughy again.
Ruffy, was that a fish joke?
No, but I should have, and now I'm going to claim it. Next, yes, it was. Next in initiative, we go to
Hello.
math is
Hello.
hard. Tello, what's Tilo doing?
Why don't you write? Never mind.
It's wild,
Yeah.
isn't it?
What about the thing I got you for Christmas? That literally is an
Jackie,
initiative.
I don't know. I have no explanation for my behavior. None.
Wait, where is Bilfrey
Who is
in
Tello
initiative?
going to shoot? Because I assume he has rolled, and we will find out.
Okay, I didn't. Okay, I
No
just
problem.
wanted-
Hey, no problem.
Sorry.
Is Tello going to shoot someone or not shoot someone? Because I would assume it's shoot someone, but let me know if I'm wrong. Because he
Yes.
could get an angle on this Kuto.
Can he shoot the priestess?
Yeah, he can get around.
Okay.
He's got an angle.
Okay. He is going
Roll
to.
to hit at advantage. You're hidden?
Yes. I have a D20.
Yeah, that's right. Maya's still sitting on your stuff. You have advantage?
I know.
Okay. So roll again.
11.
Yeah, it definitely is. 19?
Yes. So
Jeez, Tello's averages. Beautiful.
2. No.
You have sneak attack.
66.
Yep.
So can I?
Dang.
Yeah. And do you want me not to take it from you, but do you like... No, you won't.
I like doing the
Yeah.
math.
Okay. And let's if you roll them here, it's an even surface. Okay.
7. 10. I
got
thought
your
that was a
back.
1.
17.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
2. No.
One more.
Yeah.
19, 25.
25.
Plus 3 is 28.
No, plus 4 for...
Plus 4, excuse
Yeah.
me. Is 29
29.
points. So he deals 29 points of damage. So another bolt just... It's like bolts are just flying out of the porthole to the lower deck. And one jabs into her shoulder. No, it buries itself in her torso. And with 29 points of damage, ooh, she looking bad.
Good.
She's looking real rough, guys. And I'm going to assume she fails this because half of that is 15? No, 14. Well, she could save. She fails. So, Craig, she is no longer holding you. And as the bolt buries itself in her gut, and the magic fades out, and Craig, and you're back awake.
She's going to bonus action. Tello is going to bonus action.
Bonus action. Gotcha. Next initiative,
Wow.
we go to Plath.
And remember, she has Bardic Inspiration.
Nat 20, guys. I kept it up. I have had 8 crits this session.
Zach, that's insane.
Insane.
That's so wild.
And the second one hits. This dude's finna get messed up. So that's 9 points of damage. And then... Ooh, okay, that's 9 plus 3 is 12. Plus 14 is 26 points of damage. Jeez, Ploff is messing this dude up. That's really bad. This dude's getting throttled. Okay, he has 7 hit points left. So, reeling back from her, she stands up, like where the axe was buried in his shoulder. She grabs him by the head and pushes his head down into the deck. Then she picks her boot up and pushes it down on the axe with her hand. And she like just leans in really close and she just growls at him. And she pushes her heel down on the axe in her hand and she pushes it through his shoulder just until she chops his arm off. And the arm just to the side. And the axe is buried in the deck. And he's just like just mortified as she stares down over
We're
him.
having Kuatoa for dinner.
That's a sentient species, you cannibal. Everyone remember, that's the real life vegan. Okay, next initiative.
But
we
Ro
go
is
to-
a pescatarian.
Next initiative. Next initiative,
That's
we
good.
go
That's
to.
so-
Next initiative, we go to Billfree, who stands up and like the weighted net just lands on the deck next to him.
I figured if I healed him, he could take the net off himself.
It was very good thinking. And he doesn't care about being reasonable. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. So he comes to consciousness. Yeah, he comes to consciousness, stands up, like shakes his head, and like you guys watch, he like stands up and immediately his pupils go like, and like pulls small with rage. And he just, I mean, he's not a barbarian, but he just, and he just like, oh my goodness, what's his name? Who's the Mission Impossible guy? Please help me.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, he just Tom Cruise runs like boom, boom, boom across the deck, and he does not vault the rail with his hand. He just flat jumps it. He just boom, lands at the top of it, and the Kuatoa looks up in terror. And without weapons, he reaches down to the Kuatoa, picks it up by the shoulders, and the Kuatoa picks it up by the shoulder and then the neck, and the Kuatoa looks terrified, and Ploff, just covered in blood, glares up at the Kuatoa, and Billfree picks him up and goes, "Hands off my sister," and picks it up by her shoulder and slams the back of its head down on the railing, and just, and the head gets pushed too far forward and then lulls back as he breaks its neck, just, and then throws it to the side. And as he stands up, he's covered in bruises and blood, and the Akal siblings turn back and look toward the priestess, and Ploff has this bloody axe in hand. She's covered head to toe in blood. Billfree is covered in bruises and gashes, and he's just holding the Kuatoa up with its lolling head and no shoulder, and he just does the like fingers to watching, and the priestess pees a little bit. And next in initiative, we go to Gretta, who I would assume doesn't risk her hit point, but don't let me speak for you. Because as a reminder, you can die. The priestess has yet to go in initiative, but also don't let me stop you.
No, she's gonna stay.
Okay,
Yeah.
below deck. All right. Next initiative.
Can she use
Sorry, I
her
hope that
action
didn't
to
feel
talk
like-
to Nom?
Huh?
Can she talk to Nom?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna. So Greta comes down and just looks at Nom.
Yeah. And Nom's just like, her eyes are just hidden over the edge of the hammock. She's terrified.
Okay.
Aww.
Okay. So you just go down and stare at Nom, and Nair stares at you.
Yeah.
And
Wait.
I look at him,
Wait, no.
and he looks at me.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you look at Nom pleadingly, and then Nom looks at
No,
you.
I'm just looking at him.
Okay. Next initiative is the Kuatoa priestess. And things are looking bad. So she's going to do what she came here for. And she's going to rust past you all. She's going to take attack of opportunity from Craig and from Ploff. So go ahead and roll the hit. Nat 1 for Ploff. It had to happen eventually. She misses. Swings by with an axe.
That.
Wait, she has. Dang it! No, that doesn't work,
16.
does it?
Okay. You can hit Craig. So roll for damage. So D8 plus
D8.
D8. D8. D8 roll.
That would be a 9 plus 3. It's a 12.
Okay.
12 points.
She has 10 hit points left.
What?
Did Ploth hit?
Yeah. Oh no, Ploff missed. So, Craig, you slam her in the back, but she like crumbles underneath it and slips below deck. And she just falls down the ladder behind you, Greta. And in the shadow of the moonlight coming down over, she stands up and lifts up the staff, hissing at you. And she whispers another thing you don't understand. You've never seen. And her eyes dart to the staff at the side, the Kuatoa staff that you have. And she darts back to you, and she turns the staff towards you with a sacred flame. And Nom, who is in the initiative order, is going to take a shot at her. And Nom is ahead of her in initiative, so she would have the ability. Okay. Sneak attack. Rogue. So she turns the staff towards you, and Nom, who is terrified the whole time to fight, but she is down here, and she is hidden up in the hammock where the priestess isn't looking. The priestess turns the staff towards you, and the red light builds up at the head, and then she just relaxes, and you see a handle protruding from in between her brow, and a little bit of silver blood pours down around her face. And Nom, as you look back, it's stunned over your shoulder. Nom's hand is forward where she threw a knife, and she's just shaking, and then she just kind of like climbs back below the edge of her hammock. And all the Kuatoa are dead.
Let's go,
You guys are
Nom! Wait, where was Tello down there? Once Greta and Greta went down there. Just out of curiosity.
Tello's like stunned, reaching toward Greta.
Well, I'm gonna say that happened. Greta just like stumbles backwards and
Just
like kind of stumbles
falls down.
backwards onto her butt
Yeah.
and just like scoots back away.
Okay. There is not an instant before two giant half-orcs just boom, boom, down onto the deck, and Ploff buries an axe in the priestess' back, and Bilfrey starts punching the back of her head, and then they both realize she's dead, and they chill out, and they just... And then they both kind of turn to you in unison and go, Greta, are you okay?
And Greta just
Nods.
Can I
she just nods
say
in.
Ro runs down there?
Yeah, absolutely.
She saw that Greta was like pretty bloodied.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at the 4th level on Greta.
Ooh.
Greta
You were
just
saving that one.
kind of like buries her, like Greta like
Hugs you.
turns into Ro like
Aw.
a child or something.
And the music just the magic wraps around you with Ro's arms like a hug. And suffuses in you and closes up some of your wounds.
So that would be... I'm going to say that Ro, I feel like after what Ro and Greta went through, like, with the Fae lady and all that, and I feel like Ro's always been very cautious to, like, even touch Greta when, like, she's healed her or anything. But I feel like Ro, when Gretta kind of falls into Ro, I feel like Ro grabs Gretta harder than she's ever done before. Like she clutches onto Gretta a little more. And she heals her with 22 points of healing.
Okay, and then y'all can just roleplay for a second while I calculate something, and then we'll wrap up the session.
Calculate something.
What?
So I just Greta is clutching like equally back, and I feel like she grabs onto you with just absolutely no strength, and then you slowly start to feel like her grip and her arms get a little stronger, but she's still just like clutching into and just like buried herself into your chest arms.
And I think Ro stays there a little longer than she normally would with Greta.
Yeah. She just. Thank you, Ro.
Are you okay,
Thank
Greta?
you, Nom. Yeah.
Wait, who? What? How did she?
Greta's gonna raise her head to Nom and just look and just.
You look back and Nom's just terrified. She just goes, yeah. And everybody's breathing heavily, and that is where we will end. Episode
Can I just
79?
I was just gonna say, because I have like.
Oh no! Sorry, both of you guys do your thing,
okay.
please.
I have like 4 slots of healing, so can we just say that I kind of go around and kind of give everybody some healing points?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm
Actually,
also
I
not
have
going to throw a
6
second combat at you
slots of
next
healing.
session, so you know.
Yeah.
Unless you guys go to a tavern and just get in a fight with someone somewhere, like.
I just felt like Ro, after that moment with Greta, she would kind of walk around and just ask if anyone needs healing, and she would just be healing everyone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, Craig, what was the thing you wanted to do?
I'm left up there with Spagoober, right? There's no one else.
Yes. That's totally right.
Uber.
And what do you do?
Yeah,
Craig?
so I'm gonna run up to him.
Okay.
Like, no. I'm gonna roleplay. Okay. So
on all fours.
I like
Gallops.
kind of like breathes because he just was released. He was just released from like the holding, and he just kind of looks, and then he sees Spagoober, and he just kind of starts walking slowly up to him, and then catching up speed. How far away are they?
Like 10 feet.
Oh, sorry, my hand. 10 feet. He's gonna drop his hammer and just kind of like walk up to Spagoober,
Climb over the railing.
and then just like wrap him in a hug.
You pick him up and press him into your
Just-
chest. It's very sticky because of all of his blood. And as you hold him close, you hear a little like, and his face looks up at you, and he just looks real confused, and he just goes, Craig?
We're here. You're gonna be okay now. You're gonna be okay now.
Okay, is something wrong? Oh, my
It's
neck.
me.
And then that's where we're going to end. Because he didn't realize he just got stabbed and fell over unconscious. He didn't know anything happened. And he looks confused, and blood is all over your shirt, Craig, and that's where we'll end episode 79. Before we log off, what's everybody's level?
9.
9.44.
No idea.
Okay, you guys gained 0.27 levels because of all the enemies you defeated that session.
So we're 9.6?
What's the total, Jackie?
Give me 1 second. You said we gained 0.27?
0.27.
Jeeper.
We are at 9.71 levels.
Wow.
Okay, guys. All right. So we're going to go on break, and then we'll come back for
Holy.
episode 80 of the Accidental Adventure.
Wow.
So,
Ooh,
listener,
episode 80.
please remember that life is an incredible adventure, and you are an important part of it. Say it with me now, y'all.
Skibbity-wop.
Skibbity-wop.
Skibbity-wop.